Okay.
Okay. Welcome to Salty Saturday. I am here, Slimsh, joined with Eden, like the
What
garden,
up?
but with many M's, and
Yeah.
also Comp.
Hey, what's up?
So we've got a great series of matches tonight. Starting up, we've got Team Rank 5's JesusC, of course, versus Continuum's Grim. After that is Team Rank 5 Mainge versus Continuum's Craeon. There's going to be a lot of those matches between those teams tonight. After that is the Harry General's Poker versus Supreme Cheesy. And to wrap it up, yet again, another Continuum Super Explosive Sheep versus Team Rank 5's MV Parker. So yeah, lots of the same teams doing battle. These are the semifinals going on here. And it actually is very interesting. We're going to see all the remaining games versus Team Continuum and Team Rank 5 tonight. Continuum is currently up with 2 matches played, 8 points to 3. So Team Rank 5 is in a really precarious spot tonight. They're going to need a lot of wins or a lot of very decisive wins tonight. At least either 3 wins total or 2 very, very decisive wins to win the series. So pretty exciting stuff. Comp, you played in the Orange-Red world this season. What do you think about these two teams, Continuum and Team Rank 5?
That's a good question. I'm trying to see. I played. Let me look at the schedule real quick.
I think you would have played Continuum within the first few weeks, Team Rank 5 within the first few weeks, then Continuum later on.
All right, let's see. Yeah, Team Rank 5 was actually Team 1. We actually won, but only because I think we got lucky a couple matches. I think I played MV Parker. This is like the first Salty Saturday of season 2. And
oh, that's right.
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. But I got super lucky, and I did a bunch of weapon hate. And I think we ended up winning. Yeah.
I remember that now. Yeah, that was
very
interesting.
It was super close, too. It was 14-13 was the final score. They're a good bunch of players, right? Like, MV Parker right now is their 3rd seed, and he's what, at like 450?
Yeah, MV Parker is pretty insane. I played him as a 1 seed in season 1. He's a very, very strong player. So we're getting a little bit of information about their bans. We've gotten word that Jesus has banned Grimm's Priest. So probably a good chunk of aggro decks coming we can probably collect here from Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And we do not know about Grimm's ban quite yet.
Banning Priest?
Yeah. Now, a lot of players will...
Why would you ban Priest when you could ban Warrior? Which is...
Right, which Grimm is also happening to bring. So after this ban, Grimm will have Mage, Warlock, and Warrior.
And, maybe he's had like bad experiences.
Yeah, I mean...
I've noticed this actually. A lot of new players like really... when you lose to Priest, it feels really helpless.
It does.
Yeah, well, because it's so annoying, right? Like
you think it's a better class than it is. Like you die to your own cards. And...
Yeah, right. Right, they're healing up their cards to like crazy. They're buffing them up.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
and it feels helpless. It feels like you can't kill anything. It feels like your trades don't matter.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, totally. And Jesus must be running like aggro, right? Because he's got Hunter, Druid, Paladin, Warlock.
Yeah, Jesus typically is pretty loyal.
That's not a bad
Zeus.
strategy.
Right.
But
Grimm
is this Conquest?
Yes. Grimm has banned...
Yeah, this could work. If you run 4 aggro decks and they have a deck that is really weak to aggro, say I don't know this for sure, but say he's running like aggro druid, like token druid, with a soul of the forest thing, face hunter, shock it in, and then zoo. You can just like blow through.
Yeah, right. Like more than mid-range decks.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So
it's not a bad idea for Conquest.
Right, yeah. So we've gotten word that Grimm has banned Jesus's Hunter. His Priest is down.
What just happened?
Yeah, the Hunter ban. Normally you see like these classes that are brought a little bit more sparingly in THL. Like they're not the most commonly brought classes, so that kind of implies to some extent that they are weaker classes sometimes that can be exploited, but they have been kicked out. So yeah,
Ban
Grim
the Druid
has,
every time, man.
Yeah,
You
I'm a
crazy.
big fan of banning the Druid because I've
Here's-
tried to counter him and it does not work. Malfurion
You c-
gets
The
it.
thing about
They're gone.
countering Druid is that even if you counter it, it still kind of wins like 40% of the time. And in
Yeah,
conquest, that's
right. Like,
almost
it could
enough.
Absolutely.
Like,
Go
it'll
batshit
eventually
crazy
get
with
one.
combo. Yeah. Like it
Yeah.
could just go batshit crazy turns 9 with combo easy, or turn 7 with innervate.
So you guys see we're in the first game here now. Jesus has opened with what looks to be Secret Paladin. Grim is on Patron Warrior. Interesting. Now, Grim had a Patron Warrior in his mulligan, but chose to throw it away against Paladin. I'm a big fan of keeping Patron against a deck like Paladin, or rather a class.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know
sure.
how you guys feel.
Yeah, like you want to fight for board control, and usually if it's Secret Pally, they might be running one consecration, and that's pretty much it, right? So
Yeah, probably no
You know-
equality.
probably no equality. Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like it's Secret Paladin.
Yeah, we saw the Challenger in the mulligan.
Yeah.
Is Grim Patron still favored against Secret Paladin without Warsong?
I think so. It's very heavily reliant on producing the patrons, right about on turn
like early 5.
on turn 5. If not 5, then like 6. The patrons are a huge.
He has the
huge element.
dream, right? All he has to, he has a really good hand. All he has to do is pick up an inner rage, and he's good to go. He's got the axe for the early game.
Jesus does too, right?
mini
Like
bot.
he's got True Silver, he's got Juggler, he's
Yeah.
got Blessing of Kings. He's got the
missing
tools.
his
So
3.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, this is
The,
pretty decent pressure that Jesus is going to be throwing away at Grim in the meantime. Grim's actually going to try to deal with this mini bot, which is going to be pretty painful, but especially in the
Avenge is
case
so
of
annoying. Oh, he got a 3. Never mind. He's fine.
never mind.
Never mind. This game's easy.
And the thing about being Patron Warrior on the coin is that you can't really rush out this Death
You
Spite
can't coin. There's
because
nothing to coin.
yeah, because then your patron's just gonna be laying in wait forever
Yeah.
to get.
Maybe coin.
Yeah.
You could maybe coin the Corcoran.
Yeah, the Corcon would be an option. You could.
Because he knows it's not Noble Sack,
That's
and
right.
he knows it's not
Right.
competitive.
Yeah, I like that a lot actually. Corcoran and then just go face.
Corcron. Oh, into face.
Oh, I was
Trading-
thinking Corcoran to bump the. Would you bump the 2/2 or would you bump a 1/1?
Oh no, definitely the 2/2 because if Avenge hits the 2/2,
Yeah, but
then
he
that
doesn't
goes
know it's
before-
Avenge, right? It could be.
That's true.
It could be Redemption, which is so, especially as a warrior.
Well, it's like
Right.
at that point, like what's the worst case, right? Like what's the
Minibot
worst
is
thing
one of those
that-
things. Minibot is one of the few cards that trades even with the War Axe. The War Axe is supposed to trade 2 for 1, right?
That actually, a fair point. That secret could have also been Redemption, in which trading into the minibot was could have been
So
brought there
annoying.
potentially. Yeah, but Jesus just keeps applying pressure here, and Grim doesn't even have anything to pair with the patron. No Inner Rage, no Whirlwind.
I'm actually surprised Jesus mulligan the mysterious challenger. Like,
Yeah. I wonder if there was a reason to slam into the 5/5.
I think he's dead. Is he dead?
Oh, that Whirlwind. If he could just live one more turn, he'll be dead on board if all he does is armor up this. Or if he
He's
does
dead.
this, he's dead on board.
yeah,
Well,
Oh,
He's
he
not
does
dead
have
on
the
board.
execute.
He's gonna
No, he's not dead
execute.
on board. Yeah, this is
But
the only
he's-
way to survive, yeah. It really hurts to use an execute on something like that that's not named Challenger Boom, but yeah, the True Silver is gonna get him.
How's he gonna fight on though?
Oh, no,
Like-
wait, True Silver is not lethal here. Just
None
yeah.
may steal
He
our
could, yeah, the True Silver's
but
not.
I like
He
this a
has to
lot.
give up the
Yeah.
one hit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. He didn't.
yeah.
He's gonna.
Oh,
He's
he
not
does
dead
have
on
the
board.
execute.
He's gonna
No, he's not dead
execute.
on board. Yeah, this is
But
the only
he's-
way to survive, yeah. It really hurts to use an execute on something like that that's not named Challenger Boom, but yeah, the True Silver is gonna get him.
How's he gonna fight on though?
Oh, no,
Like-
wait, True Silver is not lethal here. Just
None
yeah.
may steal
He
our
could, yeah, the True Silver's
but
not.
I like
He
this a
has to
lot.
give up the
Yeah.
one hit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. He didn't actually gain any ground because he doesn't have the Death Spite Whirlwind anymore. So he still doesn't get 4 patrons. Alright, Secret Paladin.
Yeah.
Don't even need
so
the challenger. Do you see this? Who needs a challenger?
That's right. Yeah,
who
fair
needs
enough.
a challenger?
Yeah.
Here's a
Who
here's a
needs a
taunt,
challenger
but
when you win on turn 6?
I think the taunt is actually going to absorb all the damage, right?
It's a weird shape, but
Yeah.
no.
Or
he
no,
has-
it won't. He'll
he has
get
a true
No, yeah,
silver.
yeah.
yeah.
He's got the true silver. Oh,
There's a challenger.
Yeah, there's
This
challenger,
is
right?
amazing.
Yeah, so
just
Grim
go with
got
it.
a pretty solid matchup, I would say, but he didn't have anything to do. Like the War Axe was inefficient.
It depends if you can get
yeah,
like.
it depends on the build, but yeah, absolutely.
It depends on if you can get an early enough flood, but. Druid has a really hard time clearing patrons. They have to do like weird stuff with like Wrath and Swipe, which costs 6, and then you need something on board to trade into the other one that has 2 health.
Right. It can be pretty difficult, but yeah, we even saw in that game, like I think Grim he was drawing into the tools necessary to make the patrons, but even so, like he was just under too much pressure. That can
It's
even
too
be
much
the
pressure,
case against Druid. Like if they just get a shredder out early, which is just so painful for a warrior to deal with.
But the paladin didn't miss a card. Didn't miss a.
Right. It can be pretty difficult, but yeah, we even saw in that game, like I think Grim he was drawing into the tools necessary to make the patrons, but even so, like he was just under too much pressure. That can
It's
even
too
be
much
the case
pressure,
against Druid. Like if they just get a shredder out early, which is just so painful for a warrior to deal with.
But the paladin didn't miss a card. Didn't miss a. Yeah, he didn't miss a card until turn 6.
Right.
He didn't even really miss it because he's still got his value Keeper of Ultimate.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so
Like he spent all of his mana every turn.
Yeah, very true.
We're done.
So Grim is sticking with the patron. Jesus goes to what looks to be, well, it's either a Reno Warlock or a Demon Sue.
Do you think with the owl? I think it's Reno.
Could be Reno. I know. Yeah, I know
never
Jesus
mind.
to be much more of a Zoo player. Yeah, which we see to be the case.
Sea Giant, the natural predator of Grim Patron Flood.
As long as he doesn't get executed. So yeah, this is
Peddler or egg? Coin peddler or coin egg?
I check the
Peddler.
peddler out there. Test the grounds for a War Axe. Maybe you get a
Kind
one
of got
drop
bad
out.
picks.
Exactly.
I
Plus,
think
you don't have an
Archer is the best
activator
one.
until turn 4. Right.
Was the Archer though? I kind of like the Clockwork Gnome. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. So there's no War
It's
Axe
okay.
here. Do you slam the peddler or do you save it for a more threatening target? Yeah, saving it for a more
Save it,
threatening
yeah.
target. Yeah, makes enough sense. Yeah, so I think Jesus is 100% in the clear, knowing that there is no War Axe. The Juggler feels great to get out now
Yeah. I think
after
he's
turn
Juggler.
2. And probably just ignoring this Armor Smith, obviously.
And then so what's 3? You gotta put the egg on 3 so that you can Argus it, right?
Right, that would be ideal, yeah. So Grim skips the tempo frothing, quote unquote, in order to remove the Juggler, which is pretty pressing.
Worth.
Mhm.
Definitely worth.
Yeah, so
Do you Archer the here or no? I would hold the Archer. Well,
I don't-
what do you need?
Oh,
No,
I'm
I
not
would hold it. It just gets bumped into anyways.
yeah, I'm really not sure what
damage
the
on.
Archer will accomplish in this matchup, but she'll find her place someday.
mm.
So now the frothing comes down. It's unfortunate that Jesus doesn't have a power.
What are you doing?
Could just about. Oh, he wants to get he wants to get the frothing big for some reason. I don't think it's all that
It'll
relevant.
never live. How is that gonna live?
Yeah. Plus, actually putting this frothing down to 3 even makes it more vulnerable to
Easy,
implosion.
Yeah,
Which
implosion,
like
absolutely.
yeah,
You
which
have to
Woven-
implosion now.
yeah.
Right. Definitely not Argus. Yeah.
This is actually a reason that like saving things like Whirlwind is very important in this matchup because now
for
all of a sudden,
implosion.
yeah, punished very heavily by this implosion play.
But what was his best case scenario there? I guess hoping he didn't have, because there's so well, like there's a lot of ways for Zoo to
Right, for
activate that
Zoo
egg.
to activate that egg and kill that frothing.
Yeah. Well, I guess using his
Even
3
without
maybe
it,
is safe. but it's not that safe.
No.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
Not safe at all. Not safe to Zoo and their buffs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for now, Grim can play this Lotheb and eliminate one of these imps. Maybe it doesn't feel the greatest, but I don't know what else Lotheb is really accomplishing.
What now?
he can Sea Giant next turn.
For now, yeah, the Sea Giant's going to be really crazy. I think we found the Elven Archer's goal in life is just to like you can play it and the Sea Giant will just be free that turn.
You mean the
One
Archer will be free
mana
that turn.
one mana cheaper. Yeah, Archer is effectively free.
So the Archer is
that's
free.
amazing value. It's like a
But
it's like
look at this.
even more infinite.
Can he
value
fit
for this.
both? No, he can't. I was gonna say, can he Defender and Sea Giant, but not quite.
Yeah,
He
you
can
could
play.
Yeah, where it's just first world problems.
No.
Your board's too full.
Right. Yeah. And 1 mana off.
So
I would Archer the 1/1
possibility.
Armor Smith, and then get the Sea Giant
And Sea
down.
Giant.
I guess
Sea
you tap
Giant.
then, wouldn't you? Would you tap first then? You would tap first, because that's clearly better than tapping last.
Yeah, you can also get this Voidwalker down.
Yeah, but then no, because now your board's full, so now you have to trade off, and so now you don't.
Yeah, so tap
know.
last. Yeah, tapping first would win.
Honest, I don't think it's that big of a deal. There's not much you would have drawn that he could have played instead, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Or that, right. Would have been better.
It's just what, but you should.
Yes, for sure. This Death Bite is actually incredible draw. He didn't
Dude,
actually.
he has no cards left.
Actually, I
he's
think
dead.
I think I
How
would
is
have
this
liked to
patient
see.
gonna recover?
I think I would have liked to see the. Yes, you would have taken a lot more damage for doing so, but by saving the Inner Rage Execute, there was hope to clear the board a little bit more efficiently without as many
Patron has-
resources.
Patron's got no cards left.
No,
Yeah, that feels bad.
and
Like
no
a back-to-back tap last.
No battle
He tapped
rage.
last again.
no battle
Kinda-
rage.
no,
in sight to
this
refuel.
time actually I think was a mistake. There's things to think
Yeah,
about
there
with
could have been
putting
better
Juggler
play.
down.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, this is incredibly annoying here because you'd like to crash the Death Spite into the.
No
well,
Rubian.
okay, the Cork
Right.
Corcron accomplishes it too.
Yeah, but like you're trading a
That's
4-drop
like-
into
yeah.
a 2-drop. What are you
Yes.
doing with your life?
And you've got no
Essentially.
cards, and his hand's basically full, right? And it's Zoo.
His
No
hand's
cards.
basically full.
No hope of refueling.
And he can tap last every turn from here and fill his hand up even more.
It'll be fine, yeah.
No, this
I'm
is
a
a pretty
dick,
strong
sorry.
play. This will assure that the Mal'Ganis pops out from the Void Collar,
hmm
and
There's
the Patron's
Grim.
just useless now. Grim has drawn Grim Patron.
You gotta hold these things, man. You gotta like be a little bit patient.
Yeah, I think so.
You gotta wait for your swing turn.
hmm
The board was pretty threatening, but yeah.
He's favored against you, isn't it?
Ignore. Yeah, for the most part. I think, yeah, but using resources like the Whirlwind, as we saw earlier
Yeah.
before the implosion, it just hurts so much. Like that's how you lose the favored
I think
matchup.
he's gonna tap last again.
Is he? I think he's played the Argus. Or
No, it looks like he's about to do it.
I would like to see the Argus. Or wait,
He
Oh, he
can't.
discovered-
Yeah,
oh, you know,
put
I
the
think
spiders.
I think he wanted to play the Defender of Argus, but he discovered the Flame Imp and realized, oh crap, my Void Collar is not guaranteed to get my
Oh, that was a
Oh, I
mistake.
see.
Rip Imp. The Void Collar wasn't guaranteed to pull the Mal'Ganis anymore, so that's what
cute.
Jesus wanted.
Swag. Now he can tap without taking damage at the end of his turn.
Nice. But will he? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
There goes.
Doesn't matter. Winning's winning.
So Jesus
So
takes.
his last deck is Druid.
Yep. Yeah. So
That's what I
Jesus
mean,
takes
like,
a
Druid
good
is,
2-0.
Druid's gonna win. Eventually.
Druid should win eventually, and we actually know the Team Rank 5 guys. They like to throw out that aggro Druid. They really do.
I really like that deck. I think it's interesting. I think Soul of the Forest is an interesting card.
Not so much the token like Egg Druid, but more just like straight up, yeah, Leper Gnome. Get him.
Let the games begin.
Oh my
I
God.
must protect
Get him.
Force of Nature or no?
Yeah, I think there's 2 of them just to compensate for the ones that Fel Reaver burns, more or less.
That's not a thing. Okay, listen up, people. The ones that Fel River burn are not a thing.
Oh
You
well,
just
yeah.
pretend those cards are at the
Right.
bottom of your deck. It's not a real.
Oh,
don't
yeah,
lose
yeah.
them.
Sure, it still feels bad watching them like fly by.
I mean,
Yeah,
you-
but
the moment you have
but that's a
Dead Savage.
that's a low-level player feeling though. Like losing to Priest, that feels really bad, but doesn't mean Priest is good.
Yeah, right.
That's right. Yeah. So this is actually really relevant that Jesus is up 2-0 here with the way the series between the teams has been going. If
Right?
Jesus can
Yeah,
get
let's talk about
a
that.
if he can get a huge win, then this goes a long way to swinging the series back. But Grim queues up tempo mage,
Oh,
which is very
what?
solid. Ooh,
Coin
not so sure about that.
missiles. Grim, you gotta chill out. You gotta let your cards come together so you can maximize their value. That's 3 spells. That's 3 really primo spells too.
It does protect the man. Oh,
Oh yeah,
Like
you
a
gotta
bit.
go Spell Reaver here.
it's actually a dead.
No, but it's gonna get traded into. It's gonna get traded into. What
It's
is
actually
this?
Grim can actually even use the Forgotten Torch, which is an interesting inclusion
This is amazing.
in
Yeah.
Tempo
well,
Mage.
gotta do it.
You don't see it much. Yeah. Wow. How value is this Mana Worm here? Trading into a 5-drop.
5-drop, and it did 4 damage to face.
See, that's why you do those 3 spells turn 2, right?
Another night on the prowl.
Clearly. But the thing is, he had
Right.
Flame Cannon too, so I think he could have still done it.
Yeah.
He knew this was aggro druid, which is probably gonna.
Dude, look
struggle
at this
to deal.
Tempo Mage. This Tempo Mage
That
is drawing
mana.
like a god.
Yeah, the flame cannon's insane here,
Yeah.
and the portals.
This
Yeah,
is the
Portal
saddest
Force is
feeling when you have
really
your stealth. When you have your stealth minion get Flame Cannoned, you just feel really bad inside.
Yeah. I like that he portaled first. Could have gotten a bomb lobber or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, see, that's
pretty-
the correct. That's the correct order.
Absolutely. The Mount Raptor is
Silence.
pretty
Oh,
decent.
he's not even scared of it. He's
No,
gonna
not
get-
even
he's gonna
afraid.
ping it, right? He's gonna ping it and take 8 or deal 8.
Oh, you mean
Do you
Grimble?
think?
I think he'll play
Or-
this Azure Drake.
You can't. Yeah, you have to Drake. That sucks. You have to Drake. Please Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but
I get really excited about Raging Worgen though.
yeah, the Worgen's definitely an interesting one. Oh,
Don't
I don't.
trade! No!
I really don't know about that trade.
Yeah.
He was gonna trade for you.
I really do think
For
he
sure.
would trade for you. Yeah.
Mhm.
Although he did leave it up last turn.
I must safeguard.
He left it up last turn, but like that was
But
a
it
turn
wasn't
where
obvious.
the Worgen could have actually like attacked, you know.
Yeah.
So it was less threatening the last turn. Oh man,
Hey, listen, he's got Boom on 7.
Yeah.
Still anybody's game.
this is true. Yeah, Grim's got the fireball to answer it, but it's definitely
It doesn't fit though. What? You gotta play the Apprentice because
I think
you
so.
only have 7 mana next turn.
yeah. I think you played the apprentice there. Yeah, she gets eaten.
She'll get
kind of-
bumped into, but
Mainly,
it's
but
fine. Because now what are you gonna do?
Sorcerer's fireball ping.
Yeah, that's the only way to clear a boom.
That's actually kind of good.
Yeah.
But imagine if it was already down.
Right. If it was already down, you would have had to have played the other that you top decked. So actually, it's kind of nice that it was saved. Grim may have been thinking about that. About those worst case scenarios where Boom hits the table. We all dread him on 7.
Charge?
No.
Another night on the
Charge,
prowl.
charge. Oh, come on.
Not sure
What
about
are you
the
stealthing it for?
the one
gotta
health
at least-
hurts.
See what
No,
the-
no, the reason you charge it is because you already have ping targets. So you get your 2 in, and then he has to pick which thing to ping. But now he still has a thing to ping anyways.
Do you think he was ever going to trade into the Shudder though?
With what?
Just in general with like the charging.
No, I charge him in the face.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, he's down to 13.
Jesus is very close to closing this game out as things stand.
Okay, can you die on the backswing? This is what you got to think about at this point, right? Like,
He
you
saw
think, can
one
I die on the
fireball.
backswing?
Saw one fireball,
And
so
I
it's
don't think you
doubtful.
can. He's at 24,
Seven.
so showing
Yeah,
7, so 17 damage. He can't get 17 damage in 2 cards.
No, definitely not.
Pretty safe.
And even over the course of a few turns, like Grim is going to have to deal with this board. Like he's fighting for his life right now. So
That's what I mean. Yeah.
yeah, so Grim's really not hitting in any damage in the meantime. So this gives Jesus all the time in the world to find lethal.
Oh,
Oh! Okay, so no, if he had charged, that would have been lethal.
He needs a taunt. Is Grim committing Sudoku?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow, Jesus gets a 3-0. That goes such a huge way in this
Well,
series.
That's really decisive.
You know,
Dude,
that's
I don't think they ever got to 10 mana in any game.
No.
That was a
Yeah.
Wow.
that was a curb stomp.
Like, they're up 11-3. No matter what happens, the most that Continuum can get is 9, right? So that's it, right? That's the series.
Oh no, Team
Wow.
Rank 5 is up 7-8 currently. Or no, they're down still. Continuum's up 8-7 with 2 matches left to be played. Continuum had won the 2 matches over
back
Team Rank 5.
Yeah.
So it's close.
Much better. 8-6.
It's close. It's close. It's
Okay.
That's really
Yeah.
close.
So it was 8-3, now it's 8-6.
8-7 because they get the 1 extra point for winning the match.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so pretty
That's a-
insane series there. I'm sure. Like
That's a
Jesus
much
is
better
just-
narrative.
Yeah.
Right.
Jesus is just the pride and joy of Team Rank 5 over there. They love him and they want him to be the MVP because that's basically what he's been for them.
He kind of
this
is
season.
their Jesus.
Yes, he's done extremely well. So coming up next, we have Mainge versus Craeon. These are the respective 4 seed players of
Craeon.
Continuum and Team Rank 5. Mainge is the captain of Team Rank 5, by the way. So these guys are going to go at it shortly. Mainge is bringing Mage, Priest.
One time, Priest.
Yeah, Priest, Warlock, and Warrior. Craeon is bringing Druid, Hunter, Shaman, and Warlock.
Which, I don't know if it's a coincidence or if there's some sort of influence going on, but Mainge and Continuum are bringing the same list of classes. They're on different teams, though, right? Yeah. Weird. It's just a weird coincidence.
Yeah, Mainge is bringing the same classes that Grim had the last match, and Craeon is actually extremely close to what Jesus was representing in terms of classes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Shaman, Paladin.
Mhm.
Yeah, Shaman rather than Paladin, so we might see a similar dynamic here.
Hit him in the
Right,
face.
like Crayon bans Priest or Warrior, right?
You got to ban Warrior, right?
I think Warrior is definitely more
so.
problematic for Shaman than Priest
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Just the ability to gain armor is incredibly annoying.
You can start gaining it earlier, and I think you can gain more of it. It's weird because Priest isn't actually that good at healing in this game.
No, yeah, it's it's pretty true, and Priest also has less, I want to say, consistent ways to deal with the early minions that Shaman has. Like the weapons are just as efficient as it
So
gets
good.
to
So
remove
good.
things like
totally.
yeah.
Plus, Shaman can burst you for so much, right? Like you could blink and be down 16 health just from like a Doomsayer double rock biter.
Yeah, double
Plus,
Rockbiter
and-
goes a long way.
Priest can only heal to 30, right? Whereas Warlock can armor up to 60, 50 something.
What's the most fatigue you've ever had in one game?
Oh, fatigue damage?
Yeah, like in one
50
fatigue.
turns.
Yeah, one turn. Like, what's the highest number you've ever gotten to? I had a 12 once.
Oh, that's pretty good. I feel like I
Which is a lot.
range deck, so it's very like if I'm in fatigue, I've pretty much lost already.
12 fatigue damage means you've taken 78 damage just from fatigue.
I'm actually not sure.
Is that Control Warrior Mirror? Yeah, or Fatigue Warrior Mirror?
It
Or were you
was
playing Mildred?
no, it was Fatigue Warrior versus Fatigue Druid,
Ah,
Oh, okay.
and it was like silencing his Death Lords, and it was like full on just armor pass, and we both had Justicars out.
nice. Oh yeah, so if you're hitting their face, it's the same exchange of damage essentially.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
no, but you each build up 2 at a time.
Yeah, each is
Right.
building up to armor. Yep. Yeah, so these guys are doing their screenshots right now. We don't know what bans are coming up, but if you were Mainge, what do you think you'd ban of Craeon? Bringing things like Priest, Warrior,
You ban Druid every time, right?
Druid.
Yeah, I'd ban Druid or Shaman, maybe.
Druid's
Just because
clearly
those
the
are
best class
decks
right now.
that can steal a win pretty much no matter what.
We've
I
just
think
gotten
Paladin
word.
is actually the best class right now, but I think the Druid is slightly better in Conquest because it's
Yeah.
harder to counter.
Yeah, so we've gotten word that Mainge just banned Warlock. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned Druid. I've noticed week to week we have little counters at the bottom of every week of what classes have been brought, what classes have been banned. Disproportionately, Druid is I think it has the highest ratio of banned to bring.
Mhm.
It's brought very frequently, and it is also banned very frequently. So I think a lot of strategies revolve around either not banning or banning Druid.
Be done.
We do not yet know what Craeon has banned of Mainges.
What would you ban as Crayon?
Priest. Craeon just let me know that he has banned Priest.
No, why? Just
Really?
let him play.
See,
Nobody
I've done a
ever
lot of
brings
conquests with similar lineups. Like instead of Hunter, normally I'd run Paladin, and I usually ban like Mage or Warlock pretty much exclusively, just because they're usually bad. Like Tempo Mage is horrible against Shaman and Druid and combo Druid. So like if I was Crayon, I'd ban Mage or Warlock probably, and not
Tempo
Priest or
Mage wins
Warrior
against
or
Druid.
Warrior maybe.
Is that what you
Warrior
do?
would be pretty solid.
No.
Tempo Mage is
Not
the natural
Priest.
predator of the Druid.
Yeah, so that might be what we do end up seeing. So Mange has Mage, Warlock, maybe to beat the Druid, and he also has brought Warrior, which is going to be pretty good depending on how he's built it against both the Shaman and Hunter, maybe.
Tempo Mages aren't running 2 mirror entities anymore, though, are they?
No,
It's
a lot of
usually
them.
like-
Now they're mixing in like Counterspell and
It's like one counterspell,
Effigy
one mirror
sometimes.
entity, and one
Yeah.
duplicate. Oh yeah, Effigy. I saw an Effigy.
Effigy sometimes, yeah.
I think, yeah, most common is either Counterspell or Duplicate. These guys are.
I think Effigy's bad. I think 3 different secrets is good.
Right.
Yeah.
I like just
Because you kind of want 3 for your 2 scientists. Yeah, but like, you ever draw both secrets before your scientists and you feel
Oh,
really bad about
absolutely.
yourself?
Yeah, it feels bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So
I think 3 is a good amount.
Mange has opened Warrior. Looks to be a Control Warrior of some variant. We see a Justicar Trueheart, and Crayon has Druid. So this is kind of the nightmare. Looks to be a mid-range combo Druid.
That scientist is insane in Mage.
Oh, he is
It's
just
two-
an insane card. He will be missed when he rotates out.
It's a 2-mana 2/2, which is better than Loot Hoarder, that draws a card, and then you get it for 0 mana.
Right.
So it's got better stats, and
Right. And it
more
thins
mana.
your deck out, right? Like it's
Yeah.
so good.
You guys in the game here?
I am. Yeah,
I
that's a
am
crap hand for Crayon,
one
except
game.
for Living Roots.
Yeah. The Living
Sucks.
Roots is not very
Good enough. Oh, it
impactful.
doesn't matter. You just curve out well.
Oh,
Wild Growth, Shredder.
he'll
Yeah,
have
he's
to be
got a-
living off the
Innovate.
top of his deck because the hand is just garbage
No,
right now.
it's-
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Boom, Emperor, and Force of Nature. Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah, Mange is gonna be really happy to see a hero power on turn 2. You always are against good old
Yeah,
man,
Malfurion
3.
there.
The good thing is, like, you have some turns to wait around. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Right.
You know,
like
it's not like you're facing like Aggro Shaman or something where you'd fall really behind.
Mm-hmm.
Can Druid lose against Control Warrior, though?
I think with the series of draws
I know
that we've
it's-
been seeing,
It's possible. Like, if you could, this is how you
It's
would do
certainly
it. but
possible. Yeah, right. Like, and you get
I think-
Justicar as the warrior, right? Like, you
I think
start.
he's still going to win, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much the only way
let's,
to win as a warrior is to armor out of double combo.
No, but he can't. Like, you can't. Double combo is too much. And he
Right.
has his 6/7
Or, you know, like
set
combo,
up.
right? Like armor out of.
You
range.
can armor out of one combo, maybe,
ooh, slightest
but like
of
but that
misplays.
relies
It
on
would've been
keeping
nice
the
to keep
board-
the armor.
it relies on keeping the board completely clean.
Ooh,
Okay,
the
see,
wild
that
growth
was-
changes everything.
His curve is fixed. He's fine
Fixed
now.
curve, we did
That's
it.
huge. Yeah, he could do Emperor next turn.
Do Emperor next turn if he
Emperor.
wants.
And then boom. And
I'd
Yeah,
definitely
it's nice.
Emperor, right? Like you've got. Look at that.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, for sure. It's nice to
Yeah.
slam down just because like the promise of threat after threat after threat is pretty visible in hand, and that's really what bogs the warrior down over time.
The
Mhm.
problem with the problem that Warrior has against Druid, number 1 is damage from hand. Like you have to play around the burst.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like so,
Yep.
it's harder to know when you're safe. And then number 2, their removal doesn't line up properly because Druid doesn't have that many bombs. they play a lot of mid-rangey creatures, which are bigger than the weapons, but not really worth.
Right, or
Yeah.
often when the weapons do remove druid minions, it's often like we can see the slam in here. We can see like bashes that are probably in the deck.
Slam and Bash made a big difference.
Yeah, they have to go hand in hand to take out a lot of them, like a druid of a claw, for example.
So boom here, yeah.
Slam
Yes.
boom, baby.
What?
What are you scared of?
I'm
Right,
not sure.
I mean, I guess you
How
could play
does
around
this-
Brawl, but even that's not. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
definitely
he's not gonna brawl that.
Craeon might be kind of sad that, like, Boom is basically down on board, but if that involves the Belcher just suiciding, I think he's perfectly...
Is he gonna man up and hit his face into it? I hope he does.
You gonna take
And
it?
then
I think
bash
he will.
after.
Mhm.
Tag
Oh,
it!
there's Justicar, yeah, especially now that you see Justicar.
Tag it!
Yeah, I think so. This Belcher standing up is pretty nice in general, and yeah, the Armorsmith's even being useful, which is not always the case at all in this
Like, I think
matchup.
it looks kind of good, but like the Druid is still at 30.
Yeah, Druid's still at 30,
That's true.
Druid's...
Or
N-
Druid's at 30, Warriors at 30, and I think it's fine.
The Druid's not even close to running out of steam either. He's got the Ancient of Lore for draw, Shredder to play eventually. Even
He's
Azure.
got
Druid.
Azure Swipe
Azure
set up
Shredder
now.
next turn.
Oh, that was the Donasis Aspirant is a really big deal too.
Right, because
it fits in.
it would have been pretty easy to deal with just the lore, but for the Aspirant as well.
Mhm.
Alright, so check this out. He's got 8 mana combo now, which means you can fit in the hero power, which means his combo is 15, not 14.
Mm-hmm. Right,
What
that's
else
pretty.
is he do?
It's pretty impactful. Yeah, and you could even play. Ooh,
Azure Shredder.
I would
Oh,
have liked
maybe
to
you
see
hold the Azure. I think you hold the Drake, right? To go with Swipe later?
If
Because
the
you can
Drake
double
wa-
Shredder, and that's fine.
If the Drake was going to get played, it definitely should have happened first, because like a pickup of a Wrath might have been really nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
But
now,
it's
like this
listen,
lore
it's
is
a draw
dead.
last kind of day, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of day.
Yeah.
Natural mistake.
That's fine though. Like that hand feels pretty.
I appreciate that he put a natural mistake though. So
No, I just think like it's actually very relevant. Like if a Wrath,
it is. Yeah,
if a
Wrath.
spell-powered Wrath could have been picked up, like this lore is just dead to both the Whirlwind effect and the Slime, whereas it didn't have to be. So
What?
this is not the worst thing though. Like to get
No, but the Lord did the thing that it was supposed to do. It's
oh,
fine.
absolutely, just cycling. It's paid for itself.
Yestakar. It's time for Yestakar.
He's gonna go with the better body and Shield Maiden, which
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
is understandable. Because you'd like to keep trading with things like Weapon, Execute, Revenge in hand. Alright, now there's the Wrath.
Cycle. Cycle.
Alright to cycle. You,
Oh, yes.
you don't
Cycle-
necessarily need
cycle
to
and trade.
trade.
Is he gonna
That's
swipe?
true.
Oh my.
You can just go this
Oh
way.
yeah, this is good. I like this. I like this swipe.
Shredder,
Good. Get that damage in. Is
Yeah.
he threatening lethal? See, this is what I mean. Druid is definitely winning now. He's
Right,
14
it was
plus 6 plus 6.
12.
Oh, yeah, it's
right?
15.
2 plus 12.
Yeah,
Basically
27.
27.
So he's
pretty
off by
close.
1.
Yeah.
Up by
But
one.
now he might win. It depends what
Yeah.
drops now. Now he might win.
Mange running
Oh,
his.
that's good.
Oh,
That feels
it's very
good.
weak. Now Mange is gonna
That's the
count
card time.
here a little bit.
Right, oh.
Is he dead to combo? That's 5 damage,
Not
which
quite.
would be plus 9. Oh wait, actually, yeah, he is dead.
Well, yeah, right.
Right.
So
No,
now
that's
it's like
not, is he?
15 plus
Oh,
That's
no.
9
what?
damage, and he's got a 15
24,
damage combo, so it's 24.
Yeah, it's 24.
Oh, he didn't hero power. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got to execute the Shredder.
Yeah, he would have had to
It feels
execute the Shredder
terrible.
to have a hope to
Yeah.
play around the one. I think like he knows that he's 1 damage off with combo, but the Emperor discounted one of the pieces.
I don't want to say I called it, but I did kind of call it.
Right.
Yeah.
That Wild Growth pickup was pretty crucial though. Like if the Emperor was 1 turn later, it might have made all the
Yeah.
difference. Like we can see right here, 1 turn.
Yeah, Craeon's totally doing the math right now.
But
Yeah,
even if he didn't get in and
Double
he was a
short.
turn late, I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
Probably not. No.
No.
Because look at what's in the warrior hand. It's all dead.
Yeah, the Warrior's hand was kind of garbage as time went by. Yeah, this is exact lethal.
Got him.
Waits for no one.
Got him. So pretty huge win for Craeon there. Gets a little information about this being, some kind of variant of Control Warrior. Maybe not necessarily Elise, but they're about the same. with the way a lot of matchups
Did we
go.
talk about the bans?
Yeah, Mainge has banned Craeon's Warlock, and Craeon banned Mage's Priest.
Okay. Oh yeah, we did, because I was sad about the priest.
Yeah.
I'm still sad about the priest.
We kind of expected the Druid ban as well.
So if you're Mainge, you just go back out with Warrior?
Yeah,
Hunter
you know,
and Shaman?
Against Hunter
Yeah.
and Shaman? Yeah, main as well. Yeah.
I think Mage's
Better
main
pick
Do you have a
thought might
better
have
pick
been
against Hunter and Shaman? Not
Mainge's
really.
main thought may have been that after the ban, Craeon had 2 out of 3, Hunter and Shaman, which if they had run into the Warrior, he would have been pretty
Yeah.
happy. So now it's guaranteed. So yeah, I like this. Really good hand too.
Yeah, but it's Conquest.
For Doomhammer.
Yes.
So, like, eventually that mage is going to have to get through. Do
It will, but
you think it's a freeze mage?
having not banned the Druid, I'd be extremely like if
Right.
that was a freeze
Right,
mage,
right.
you ban the Druid
It's
for
insta
sure.
ban, yeah.
Yeah, like it's got to go.
Right.
Especially
And if
since
it's tempo mage, that's the one class you're totally fine not banning.
You're okay with it. Yeah, but now he didn't get it. He didn't get that lineup.
Right. Yeah, tempo
That's
mage
okay
would've
though.
been
Like
really,
tempo
really
mage
good.
will probably do okay against Hunter and aggro Shaman.
Yeah, I think I actually have a little insider info with Mainge and his mage prep. He's
Look at this hand.
really nice build of against the shaman here. It's pretty
Look at
solid
this.
hand.
He didn't
Thick.
coin the leopard gnome. Why?
Uh,
Why? You always coin the leopard
Always
gnome
do that.
there.
Yeah. Well, he might
Do
want
on
to.
turn 2 now.
I think he was planning on coining out the Feral Spirit.
pointing out the feral spirits, and then the leopard
is
gnome
fine.
follows the spirits. Okay.
Yeah, on turn 3, which is a reasonable curve. Yeah.
I think it's reasonable enough because to coin out the leopard gnome, you're basically pigeonholing yourself into the flame tongue totem, right? Which I guess would be fine. Like you would expect one of the minions to stick, so it might have been okay. But yeah,
Oh,
Wow. This warrior slapping him down.
yeah.
For now, at least, the answers have gone for now, but the Belcher will be helpful next turn.
Taskmaster is out of fashion right now, right?
Yeah. Taskmaster's essentially gone. The double revenge is much more.
What is it now? Slam?
One slam and double revenge is pretty standard.
The
Annoyatron.
revenge.
What?
Warriors
How
to run
awesome
2
is this?
executes, did he not?
Whoa.
What the hell is
Is this
happening?
the old like mech aggro shaman list?
I don't think it's
Oh, that
like.
could be a nice touch with Power Mace. But
I
why would
really-
you run Power Mace when you could run Doomhammer?
I really don't think it's full mech. Like I've seen a good number of mech shamans. I've played a good number of mech shamans, and they do not. They just don't fit what we've been seeing so far with the flame tongue, the leopard gnome, the lightning bolt. Like, they can't afford all of this.
Right.
Okay, do you put a spell on that?
I would
I,
have helped.
thi- I think the
I
spell's
guess-
nice in a way. It gets through very cleanly.
The shield?
That's true.
Yeah, and the leopard gnome
that's
gets
nice.
to stick around.
Oh, misplay. Well, not really. You could have put it the other way around though, right? Like with the
Whoa.
Annoyatron and the leopard gnome switched.
All right.
Crackle for
see.
3.
Guess you got a brawl here, right?
I think
Or
you-
Belcher, but
Can you
Belcher
justify revenge?
I think you just have to.
I'm okay with this brawl.
Revenge. It would have set up some pretty mediocre.
The Divine Shield is annoying. Divine Shield's extra annoying as a warrior.
This is
Yeah.
This is one of the best outcomes. I think the flame tongue would have been best, perhaps.
Okay.
slightly better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
I don't like the crackle though. I think he should have not crackled.
Yeah, I think a totem
Yeah.
would have been perfectly fine. You're not in that huge of a rush.
Yeah. Plus that, like he's now down.
Whoa,
he's down
whoa,
a lot
whoa,
of.
This is interesting.
Whoa.
What? Okay.
Whoa.
You know,
Well, you know what? With 2 cards, he doesn't know the 2 cards though.
in this matchup, it's actually kind of acceptable to do this sort
Yeah.
of play.
I guess.
Right,
he
because
wins.
like the best minion by far that you could execute is Totem Golem, right? Which
Yeah,
is
that's
Totem
right.
Golem, Yeah.
That's right.
That's totally fine. But I actually kind of like it because Craeon's
too.
gone through a lot of his burn, right? Like, what burn does he have left? Another Crackle, another Lava Burst. And he only
Doomhammer Rockbiter.
Right. Most importantly, there's been no
Wow.
Doomhammer. That's the biggest thing against a deck like Warriors, getting the Doomhammer early.
Do you play your Abusive Sergeant as another Leperno? Like, buff the totem and then bash it in his face?
I think it's worth it. You saw Revenge.
Yep.
Right. And you saw one brawl. Might as well.
The
Saw one
Leperno should
brawl.
go on the inside, just so everybody knows. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you think
Oh,
about
that's awesome.
future Flame Tongue
For-
totems?
For Flame Tongue, and then it dies, then you get the Death Rattle.
I'd really
That
be
Harrison's
curious
gonna
to
be
see
so
if Craeon
It's
was
not
running
gonna
2
matter.
Flame Tongues. Yeah, we'll see.
Or Defender. You
Alright,
can
so-
sometimes put a Defender in to like help the Hunter matchup or the Mirror for Shaman.
Yes. Life Tap's definitely the choice.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Donghammer.
I was actually just going to say that he's in pretty bad shape. Craeon.
Yeah, Life-
He's out of
Life
bird.
Tap's
He's out of
actually-
hand.
Hey, do you know what's about to happen? He's gonna slam the Doomhammer and say, okay, we got a chance, we just gotta tap into your Rockbiter. And then
Exactly.
Harrison Jones is gonna put that shit in a museum. And then he's gonna shield block, and then he's gonna tank up, and he's gonna be...
Yep.
Oh wow, double slam.
Oh, weird. He didn't slam the... do you need the card draw? I think you could just take the 2 damage off the board.
Yeah,
All right.
I would tend to agree also with just taking the 2 damage off the board. Yeah, this is just going to be incredible
he's
for Mainge.
thinking,
Probably
okay.
just game winning at this point.
Kind of
He's
want to
counting
see his
up
face
like,
when that
okay,
happens. Yeah.
if I tap into, if I go runner, Rockbiter, that's 16.
Yeah, Craeon's dreaming pretty big right now, but Harrison's about to shatter them. Mange throws out a small greetings. Craeon greets him back,
Yeah.
especially referring to him as his friend.
Oh, and the Death Lord. Oh, that, I just concede at that point. Like,
Oh, I just throw a brawl in there.
He did.
Harrison's absolutely going to win the brawl. He's such a champion.
Okay,
All right.
we have a match. It's happening.
yeah.
Yeah, we have 1-1 currently. Mange's Warrior is now down.
Mage Warlock, Shaman, Hunter.
And Hunter,
Shaman
yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah, he gets confirmation that it is indeed aggro shaman, not mid-range shaman, not control shaman. So that's good to know.
Hmm. So if you're Mage here, do you come back out with Tempo Mage? Or with Mage, assuming it's Tempo? Or Warlock, if it's Zoo, would also do pretty good.
What about
Yeah,
that
actually,
weird,
here.
like, it's not a fatigue mage, but it kind of is. It's like a Reno mage with Echo and
Yeah,
the
I'm
Ethereal
pretty sure
Conjurer.
that's not the one that Mage is bringing. But he goes with the Warlock. We won't get to see the
It's a Zoo.
Mage Troll. Yeah, I'm about 90.
This is actually a very interesting matchup because it's it's the few matchups where the Shaman actually has to fight for board for a significant
Whoa!
amount of time.
Totally.
Whoa!
Wow. He threw back
threw-
Imp Master, yeah. I mean, or
threw-
Imp Gang Boss.
Or the Abusive Sergeant even.
Yeah,
I thought
and
that's like
Sergeant,
a totally
right.
fine keep against an aggro deck.
Oh, but he's running.
He has
double
Argent Squire, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Argent Squire is
Squire's
insane.
Infinitely superior.
Coin. Earthshock's not even that good. I think you
Earthshock
just,
Earthshock
because you have
has,
nothing to do with your other mana.
Yeah, you'll have better targets for sure against Zoo.
Earthshock has infinitely better targets against a Zoo, especially
Uh-huh.
against targets like Nerubian Egg and Imp King Boss after they get taunted up. Especially. Even
Good point.
before they get taunted up is fine.
They do.
Play
I would have
the
actually
Squire
tried
first,
to do
right?
abusive.
Juggle first.
Try and go for the abusive
Yeah,
dream against the Totem Golem.
That's fine though.
I think this is okay. He can abuse it next turn. It's the same.
Yeah, he's going to get it anyway, and... Yeah, actually...
Okay,
this could be
what do you
really-
put the abusive on? The shield or no shield?
The shield.
Just definitely the shield, yeah.
Yeah, and hope for the juggle of face, which he gets, yeah. This is just kind of how... The Zoo is actually quite favorable against the aggro shaman. This
He's
is basically
dead.
why, like,
Yeah.
they just...
Right.
They fight
Unless-
for the minion battles so much more.
Better?
So much better,
efficiently.
yeah. Like,
Well, also on
less-
top of that, he has 2 Argent Squires, though.
Oh yeah, they're just so efficient.
Double Argent Squire
smart.
versus no Tunnel Trog.
Yep.
You're right.
So
I mean, unless he runs Elemental Destruction, which we didn't see last game. This is going to be
Some-
tough to back from.
have you guys been following the card releases? There's like a new Argent Squire for Warlock.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I saw that one. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good.
Possessed Villager.
Yeah.
Seems like a a
Do you
decent
think it'll
card.
play?
I think so, with things like
so.
Haunted Creeper dropping out. Zoo's
Yeah.
gonna need
Okay, is it FaceTime?
fillers.
I guess it's FaceTime, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, you got nothing. Yeah, it's your only hope, and hope for no like Defender of Argus.
Yeah, Defender of the
much.
Argus would be the one crushing thing right now.
Yeah, especially because you've got Feral Spirit next turn.
Whew.
That's feels
Speeds
bad.
up the
Board
clock
is full.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Craeon just can't trade. Oh,
Oh, huh.
interesting.
Oh, he's
I
making
kind of like it.
space. He's making space.
I kind of like it. You didn't want to use that to trade. It sets up lethal.
Oh, for the Direwolf, yeah.
It's
totally.
good all around.
Game's over, boys.
Yeah, like even
Yeah.
the Annoyatron can only soak up so much damage. The Feral Spirits, they can also soak up quite a bit, and they might extend the game by one turn. We
I think
we
that
can see.
spirits buy him one turn.
Yeah, we can see this Direwolf Alpha will do so much work on those Feral Spirits. Like all
Yeah,
these
man.
tokens are
Yeah.
going to get up there, and the Sea Giant will just boom, boom, boom over and over. I wonder if Mange will tap at that point, because if he doesn't, he might actually get
Or-
blocked by the Annoyatron the following turn.
What to do?
I don't think you need to tap.
I don't know. Yeah,
You need
As-
to tap. I'm a big fan of tapping, though,
right.
at the start of the turn.
Mhm.
Let's be clear.
Is that- I'm just thinking for a few turns. As good as I think the Feral Spirits had to get played.
Yeah, I agree. You're pretty much dead without him.
I was thinking like the window for Craeon might have actually.
I mean, he's
Then
dead to board.
possible.
Well, I guess Noitron. Yeah.
11 and 13. Yep, he's dead to 2 damage, which Mange has here. So.
Got him.
So. Got him
Could have
indeed.
tapped for more. I think
So-
he was dead anyways, though.
Was he?
It's tricky because there's like sliding math with the Direwolf.
I think no, because no matter what, the Feral Spirits are going to absorb 6 damage. The Annoyatron only absorbed 3. So the Feral Spirits would have definitely extended it.
Yeah.
So now Mange is looking.
But-
Oh wow!
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
okay, yeah.
Tempo Mage. This is a pretty decent opener. You either have a Flame Cannon to deal with a Totem Golem or Tunnel Chog, or your Scientist to play proactively. Seems good.
What
do you guys think about-
It happened so
he-
fast I didn't see.
he
He got
drew
that. He picked that up. Okay.
Now, what do you guys think about this matchup? Because I've heard a lot of people favoring the Tempo Mage huge, but there's some aggro shaman lovers out there who
I
argue in
don't play
favor of
either
Scorn.
deck that much.
No.
I play a
Um,
bunch of aggro shaman. I gotta say, I think it's slightly favored. Like you gotta work for sure, and it depends on your hand.
I think
And
the
it
shaman
depends
is
on
better.
also, like selectively using your burst against like the Flame Waker,
Yeah.
but it's totally winnable. Although this hand kind of sucks for Craeon.
Yeah, like Flame
You got
Waker is
all
such a
this-
card where you're happy enough to like crackle it, for
The
example.
mage secrets don't work that well.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Against-
Right. Yep.
Like the mirror energy doesn't really get anything, and then the counter spell like can get a lightning bolt or
True.
a shock. It's like not. And when they do counter spell, then you don't get overloaded.
That's true.
So it's like not even that. You don't lose that much.
Might actually
Right,
coin out the Totem Golem here.
Would you go tunnel chop coin? Totem golem?
Tunnel Chog, Coin
No.
Totem Golem. I kind of
Yeah.
don't mind it. I don't know what else you're going to be doing if you don't get these minions running ASAP.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's okay to use the coin there. I don't know what to say the coin for.
Probably do
Punished.
ASAP.
Punished.
We even see the mirror image, which is an interesting choice in Tempo Mage. Not all of them run it, but it can
So
come
now
in
you
pretty
do-
handy.
Do you coin out the Feral Spirit? Yeah, you kind of have to now, right?
Probably. This will leave you
Actually
with
fine.
2 mana next turn, which is usable.
Yeah, although you probably just want a hero power because you almost certainly want a Doomhammer turn 5.
Right.
But look
and-
what's
Stop
coming.
the Tunnel Trog. Oh, yeah, that's not good.
I think it might be just the case where the Doomhammer is going to have to wait, and he's going to have to either crackle the Flame Waker. Oh,
Wow!
really?
Oh,
Wow!
Never ever.
Yeah.
lucky.
No,
Never
now
am I
you kind of
ever
have to
lucky.
tackle the Flame Waker. You just have to.
Well,
It's
that
either
sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, just because it can do so much damage.
I never thought I would feel sorry for a casino mage,
Casino mage.
but I kind of do.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. Like, he would have been able to trade in his scientist. His secret would be up. One of the wolves would be dead, which means he would still have one of his mirror images.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a really, really huge difference.
And
These
then if
girls
it was a counter spell,
doing-
if it was a counter spell, then his flame
Oh.
waker would still be alive. Like, that really sucks.
Yeah, this is another way how you win as the aggro shaman. Just go wide.
Yeah, these wolves
There's
are
no
just
real good
terrifying,
AoE.
and
Yeah.
and Flamewaker's dead, so
Blizzard, please.
Harp's Golem is decent enough. Yeah, you're even in a position where you have to fire
Oh, that feels terrible.
the tunnel trot because it just would have done so much damage. You
Yeah.
know it would.
Oh yeah, no, it's the right call. It just feels bad. Right?
Oh yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think so? I think you should have played the the water elemental.
The water Ellie.
Yeah. Just man up. He's at 26.
Right.
The water
and
Ellie trades so well with the wolves, and if you can get it through to freeze, like, the water elemental is going to draw a removal spell,
probably.
because the shaman can't risk getting his face frozen.
Plus, you knew if you were going to pop the scientist this turn, you had a decent shot at getting the counter spell, which we do see that Mainge has in play right now, which is pretty decent.
The two water elementals, and they're going to sit. Just
Yeah,
gonna sit.
And in the meantime, the Doomhammer's finally going to get played and start crashing into the face.
Yeah, just go face at this point.
I like what are he's planning to do with
Trade?
the rest of his mana?
Probably trade? No? Face.
I'd actually just go face. I mean,
Trade?
Oh yeah,
Face
yeah,
has
absolutely trade. Look at all the bursts.
yeah.
I think the Murgleton should have come down first. Like he didn't.
Shapeshift!
Oh
no,
wait.
what are you doing? Be a hipster. You should have shapeshifted. It's the same. It's the
He'd
same,
actually
and you
checked
get to
for the
gain
mirror.
1 armor.
Yeah, shape. Here.
With
I
the
mean,
Doomhammer up, it does 2 damage.
Steady shot goes through taunt.
Yep.
Not that there is
What
much
taunt?
taunt. Not that there's much
What taunt,
to be had.
what taunt
this time.
creature does Tempo Mage play? Unstable into Bullfram Shield. That's what taunt creature it plays.
Flame
Yeah,
Waker's
that's
not
exactly what
decent
I
enough.
was thinking. So this is lethal, correct?
Right? Yeah.
Easily, right?
4, 6, 11.
I'd have to
yeah,
be-
yeah.
it would have
it's
to roll a
absolutely
3.
lethal.
It would have to roll a 3, the crackle, but it doesn't.
Even if he
Okay.
did roll a 3, he doesn't die on the backswing, so.
Well, no, yeah, that's correct. Unless like a portal into arena or something.
I can't believe he top decked into it.
So this brings the series up 2-2. Actually, Mainge has the Tempo Mage, which Craeon has now seen. Craeon has the Hunter to reveal now.
I think the hunter. I think that the mage beats the hunter, right?
I think in most cases, yeah.
Because you have the Flame Waker and the hunter hits like everything with 1 health.
Right, yeah. Flame Waker, arcane missiles, ping.
Coin. That's the most aggravating thing to me. Flame Waker, coin, arcane missiles on turn 3.
Oh yeah,
gets
it's
to
the,
shoot.
the coin.
He gets to shoot 7 missiles for 0 mana.
Yeah, the coin in general is just it's like one of those things where if Rogue's on the coin, if Tempo Mage is on the coin, it makes such a huge difference in just everything that you could
Do you
possibly
remember
imagine.
when? Do you remember when Miracle Rogue was the best deck, and everybody was crying about it?
Yeah, I played it a bunch back then. It was so
That
much
was
fun.
when they. That was when they should have made the coin not count as a spell or a card. It should have just been type coin.
Oh, just
Probably.
been a thing. Yeah.
It's only been trouble
that-
since.
Yeah, because it's
I'm
actually because there's nothing you can do about it. It's just 50-50.
Now these guys aren't in the game yet. I'm wondering why they're taking a while here. They only have 1 deck left
Right.
each. Maybe one of them had to go do something.
Here it goes.
This is actually pretty significant. I think whoever wins this, like, Team Rank 5 really needs to get all the matches that they can get. Whoever wins this might just, have the best shot of winning the whole thing and moving on to the finals.
Yeah, totally.
The Face Hunter
This is a close one.
for Craeon. Now, do you think the Face Hunter archetype's a weakness compared to mid-range against Tempo Mage, or is it a strength? I think more 1 health minions might be just weaker
A weaker. Yeah, I agree.
overall.
Flame Juggler or no?
Flame Juggler?
Flame Juggler is the predator of the Worgen Infiltrator.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow, the mana.
and the
worm.
leper gnome. Yeah,
Oh my god.
leper. Yeah, mana worm into arcane missile. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think
Who's gonna do
so.
it?
that feels good.
Really? I think you should have waited. What are you scared of from turn 2? Because then you could have saved the
Glaive
coin.
Zuka. Glaive Zuka.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
And that's like
Not happy
5
about
damage
it, but
to
you,
face. Yeah.
But there's only one Glaive Zuka, right?
most likely.
Yep.
This is pretty nice though. I think Craeon's actually going to be forced to trade with the Eagle Horn bow. Hurts a lot. Or the Wolf Rider if he wants to save
No,
play.
you bow. You man up and you bow that. Listen,
Yeah,
people have. You can't just. Yeah.
You man up and bow, not only just because just having the bow develop for the following turn is useful to remove other minions if you want. You might not want to, but
As it turns out, you do want to.
it leaves options on the table. Ooh, that's a nice pickup.
Hmm.
I'm actually curious if he does trade now. No.
What do you think about bowing the Scientist and then playing the Leper Gnome to
Yeah,
dodge
to, like-
Mirror Entity?
Yeah, to like feed into the mirror entity early and give them one of the weaker minions.
Yeah.
Flame Cannon's so good.
That feels so bad as Craeon.
Downside to that is that the Leper Gnome would have been on Mainge's board ready to trade, and the Leok would, be 100% dead.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. But like,
it would have slowed Mange down a bit in that case.
so the Scientist is gonna get you. It's coming.
This is kind of funny for Craeon now, because like he's pushing the face damage, but he's just behind on everything, so it's not
Yeah.
very favorable.
How does he? I guess Explosive Trap could get him back.
Yeah, that would be one way. These creepers might also be good with, say, like a Knife Juggler top deck or something.
Yeah, right.
Craeon's definitely got to be praying for some help here, though.
I don't think he can. What would he need to draw?
Ugh, it's
Oh.
just so hard to say. Is he going to? Is this fireball going somewhere?
Face. Pop both of them and then go face.
Yeah, I agree.
That would be quite the play.
You gotta. What?
Yeah,
Are you kidding
gets rid
me?
of the beast. Like, yeah, totally.
Yeah, no beast.
100%.
Yeah, beast scared of.
If he's
What did he
Takes them down to
Face.
10.
Face.
Oh, yeah.
And he's
And
got
you-
boom.
next turn? Yeah.
I don't know that
Never
handling
lucky.
handling the creepers in this way was completely necessary, but I think that it like wins the game in 90% of scenarios to do it like
Yeah.
this.
Hmm.
It's just looks like Craeon's gonna trade with everything. Because he
That's
has
tough. Like, it's Hunter, and
over
it's turn
50%.
7, and you're trading. Like, you lost, right? Yeah.
has to trade with
Yeah.
something. Like at least the
Oh, he
sorcerer's
totally does. Yeah.
At the very least, the sorcerer's dies. Which, according to that's admirable, spawns off a Violet Teacher. If you've been watching the Archon House Cup.
Stop trying to make it a thing. It's not a thing.
Oh, Vate
Hey,
Nation
Zuka?
became a thing.
I did Glaive Zuka first.
You
Ooh.
To
can
buff
do it
the
second. You can buff the Arcane Golem. which
Oh,
is-
yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be most ideal, so I'm guessing he's pushing face down. Okay, so he pops the Scientist
No, this
after
is fine.
because
This is good.
he
This
didn't
is fine.
want the Arcane Golem. Oh! Is that?
It depends how the things go, right? Oh no, he has a ping.
Yeah, pink.
Oh, yeah. Da. He has the ping. Nice.
Got him. So you
Oh,
know what
wow.
that means? It means we're all tied up.
Yeah, actually, it is a dead even
It's
tie.
exactly even. 10
10
10.
to 10.
Right?
10
Wow.
to 10. That's correct. So we're gonna have to put that series on the back burner a
Or-
little bit now.
yeah.
That's
It's not
crazy.
gonna
So
get
it's going to go
wrapped up
to the
Oh wait, no, is it
final
11
match,
to 10?
right?
It's 11 to 10. Isn't that right?
Oh yeah. 11 to 10.
32.
Team
Gets
rank
a
5
bonus.
has 11. Yeah.
He gets a
Thank-
bonus point for winning the match,
Whew.
so it's 11-10.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to see that Continuum Team Rank 5 series wrap up at the end of tonight. But until then, for now, what we have up next is Poker from
Ooh,
the Harry
Cheesy.
Generals and the Cheesy. So these guys are already in the challenge screen doing their screenshot stuff. So very, very cool. So these
Yeah,
guys,
that's going to be a
Poker,
good match.
yeah, Poker and Cheesy are completely new to THL here in Season 2, and they have established themselves throughout the season as some of the more dominant 1 seeds. They've both done extremely well within the league throughout the season. Both really, really strong players. So this should be
Both playing try-hard classes.
Also, yeah, a bunch of tryhards in this league.
Look at him.
Also
Hunter, Paladin, Warlock. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Yeah, who bringing Paladin? It's also worth mentioning that the series between the Generals and Supreme is also extremely close. The Hairy Generals are only up 1.9 to 8, so this match matters quite a bit. The margins of victory are definitely relevant. A win is great, but the margins of victory could just seal a game for the Hairy Generals, for example.
Yeah.
Like if Poker were to win 3-1, the series is effectively shut out. It becomes unwinnable. So these guys are still in the screen. Yeah, so Poker, like you said, has brought Mage, Paladin, Warlock, Warrior. Cheesy has Druid, Hunter, Paladin, Warlock. Cheesy's been very fond of Hunter. Actually, Supreme in general has been very fond of bringing Hunter, which we've seen a little bit tonight. One of them got banned. Yeah, but Hunter has just not been common at all in THL, but Supreme's brought it a ton, and they've been successful with it. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. No ban
Freeze
info
Mage?
yet. Freeze Mage?
I want to see something interesting.
I think we might see it.
Freeze Mage? Anything Paladin? Give us something.
You know what?
Poker? Yeah. Freeze Mage, Anything Paladin, Reno, Warlock, and...
Gazrilla Hunter?
That would be awesome.
I think these are a few guys who are actually not strangers to Anyfin Paladin and definitely have it in their arsenal. I'm definitely a huge fan of Anyfin Paladin. I would love to see some tonight. I'll bust out the calculator and everything, man. I got it right here.
It's a lot of fun.
It's right here in my bookmarks. I got it. Whew.
I'm glad that old Murkai is going away because I think that combo is actually too good.
It might actually be a little bit too good. That's right. It just demolishes.
And I'm excited about. I know the new card isn't like really that good with anything, but Vile Fin Inquisitor. It's like the Finley that changes your.
Yeah, your hero power summons Murlocs. I'm actually I'm very excited about the Vilefin Inquisitor and also the Stewardess of Darkshire for Paladin. I think the two of them together might...
Oh yeah, how did that get printed? I think that's too good.
She gives Divine Shields to 1 health minions that get summoned. That would include like just about every Murloc for the most part. Or at least a lot of them have 1 health. So, I don't know.
I think it's too good, right?
I have a personal theory that, like, even with Muster and Shielded Mini BotCon, if they release one good secret, that, like, a Murloc secret paladin will emerge. I could be crazy. That's my theory, though. These guys.
I think that's too many things. You only have 30. You only have 30 card slots.
Yeah, it's probably too many things. But I'm dreaming. These guys are actually. In battle.
What about a Wisp deck, though?
Are they?
Okay, Dark Whispers into Wisps of the old god.
We do not know what they have.
And then you can slam down your own Wisps on top of it.
Okay, so we have a Warlock Mirror, but we do not know what they have banned.
Could ask.
I'm gonna get this info from... Oh.
Whoop.
Comp, you need Cheesy to add you?
Yeah, I'm spectating Poker, but I don't have Cheesy.
Did you try to add him, or?
I did, yeah, a couple times.
Okay, I'll ping Cheesy.
Okay, thanks.
Why do you call?
Sorry,
now I go
Cheesy is
Warlock.
banned
That's
Mage.
awesome.
Probably worrying about the freeze potential. Oh, Malagos Warlock, this is so cool.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Poker ban Druid. So, guys, you finally got the Druid ban you wanted all night?
It's good. You're supposed to ban Druid. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if you want to win.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Like having brought what really seems to be, a freeze mage, and I think Cheesy was suspecting the freeze mage and went ahead and banned it.
Mhm.
Hey, check this out. Tournament attendee with Steward of Darkshire is like Noble Sacrifice plus Redemption.
That's broken, man.
It's like building your own.
Yeah. So we see Cheesy's got the suit here. He takes the Undertaker, which, oh my god, Undertaker's back. I wasn't ready for this tonight.
You tap, right?
Right.
Listen, you tap,
I wa-
right?
I do
Tap.
believe so.
Yeah, you have to here.
Well, the
Coin
other
imp.
play is coin,
Tap
coin
and
imp,
then-
but I think you tap.
I think you tap and maybe coin Twilight Guardian next turn.
Yeah. The coin
I
imp
think
game
you
boss
tap.
just isn't accomplishing anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think you might
And then
even
you get a
save
Hellfire.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Bro, what are you going to do on 3? Do
He might owl
Tap.
the Void Walker
you
to
think?
take out the. No, I
The
don't
2/2?
think, but it's an option. Yeah. I think
I
the
think you
thing
silence
with.
his Imp Gang boss. Nah, that's bad. Oh my god! He's a genius!
He's a genius.
He's a genius.
He played the Pokedex and saw the top 5 cards of his deck to rearrange.
Dude, I've been thinking about that card in Hearthstone since like it's been released.
Yeah. Be pretty cool.
For those who don't know, in Pokemon TCG, like in the very first set, there was a trainer card, which is like a spell card. And it lets you look at the top 5 cards in your deck and rearrange them in any order. In Hearthstone, it'd be like top 3.
Seems pretty strong.
Yeah, so you know what your next 3 cards are.
hmm Now, this zoo board has just gotten out of control
yeah.
for Cheesy,
It
and
happened
Poker's
very
got
quickly.
no board clear.
Yeah, he's
It's
got
okay.
to
He's got 2 Imp Gang bosses. He can kind of like get through it. It'll take him a while, but it's like not that bad.
Yeah, and the Undertaker's gonna die, which is pretty nice this turn. You definitely like it's nowhere near the pre-nerf Undertaker, but it's generally pretty useful to.
Yeah, you might as well take it out now, right? Yeah.
Okay, do you want a 3 health and a
I won.
1 health Imp Gang boss, or do you want 2 health Imp Gang bosses? That's the question.
I think 2 health Imp Gang bosses might
I
be
agree.
the way to go. I'm just wondering, will Poker play one of these dragons? Or I was even wondering if the Ironbeak Owl might come down on the Nerubian egg.
Yeah, I like the Drake though, just for more trade.
It's a big
I mean,
body.
6 health. Yeah, right. 6 health isn't great for a Drake, but for a Twilight Drake. But
The
Still
Drake will
gonna do
kill the
some damage.
Nerubian.
Yeah.
You can shoot something with the Corruptor. You're fine.
Actually,
Ish.
here's my
yeah,
question.
I like that over the Guardian. The Guardian.
Yeah, because the Guardian also had 6 health, but I think Zoo is naturally going to be inclined to trading anyway, so yeah, it'll just.
Peel on
Drake's-
Egg is kind of annoying.
Yeah, the Drake's good to play early because it only gets worse as the game goes on. You're not tapping a ton in this matchup. You want to fight for
This is
tempo pretty hard.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, Cheesy
Jeez.
really seems to be getting the board in his favor.
Yeah, but he had PO and Abusive, so it's like it's a bit much.
It's a big investment for sure.
It's not that bad though.
No.
With I guess with the Voidwalker, it's a bit annoying.
Yeah, the taunt's great because otherwise this Blackwing Corruptor actually would have
Yeah, done some damage.
dealt with that. Now,
He's almost okay though.
Oh, there's that Hellfire.
now
It's too late.
Yeah.
it's actually pretty interesting at this point. Cheesy has no indication of whether this is he saw the double Imp Game boss, so
Handlock.
so like a Reno Warlock is pretty much ruled out at this point with the duplicate.
He saw the Twilight Drake though.
Yeah, which would be normal on a Reno Warlock. I'm just thinking that when this Blackwing
Oh,
Corruptor
the
comes
one.
down,
Okay,
it'll
yeah,
be a
yeah.
Yeah, I
surprise.
guess it could still be Handlock, or, or
yeah.
something.
But Handlock should have been tappy tappy tappy. I don't know.
Tappy, tappy,
He'll know for sure now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. This changes
Okay,
everything.
do you kill the 2/1 or just the 1/1?
I think
I
both of them.
think you kill both
It's
of
the
them.
same amount of damage. It's the same amount of damage off the board.
It just makes it harder to trade into the Blackwing Corruptor,
Yeah.
especially given that the Abusive and Power Overwhelming were played already.
Whoa,
Space,
man
space,
mode.
space.
I like
think he
that a
should
lot.
trade-
Wrong.
I think
Oh,
you
no.
should have traded to protect the Lothab.
The Lothab.
Yeah, Lothab. Poor Lothab. He didn't have to die.
Oh, that's
He did.
kind of
Actually,
brave.
He did
Emperor.
push more
that's-
damage.
I think you should taunted. Because when he goes face like that, that means he has burst in his hand, which he didn't, but he does
He
now.
saw a lot of the burst. Yeah, he top decked. Does he trade now? He didn't trade before.
Oh, that's ballsy.
This face,
Let's
face,
go face, because what's he gonna do?
You probably don't suspect Molten's in this deck.
Double
Right.
He's
taunt.
going to double taunt for one thing.
Mhm.
And that's actually going to be enough to hold for a little while.
Yeah, double taunt and another
It
Emperor.
depends on what he draws. He has 2 draws though to kill him.
Yeah, like an Iron Beak Owl could be a big difference. Yeah,
But
another
I
power.
there's
think,
not much
yeah,
to think. There's
double
not that much to
taunt,
think about, right? It's like double taunt, kill the Nerubian, get your
Right,
next tick,
yeah. Yep.
and try and make a game of it.
Right.
No!
Oh,
Oh, this Hellfire can't be it.
Oh,
What? You lose.
Yeah, actually he does. Or no, he has the taunt. This is interesting.
that's okay.
But
But
now
how
you
do you
can't-
how do you come back from this? Like, how do you win?
You know,
You're at
looking
one.
back
Earthen
on
ring your
this-
face, and then you tap into a heal bot.
no, looking back on this, I actually kind of like it now because, like the other play would have left the Doom Guard up, and like the taunts were just gonna get dealt with so easily. This might be best in the long. Look at this naked Argus come down. Like he's useless. This might have actually been the larger percent chance to win the game in the long run.
Play your home.
Okay.
Like it was just such a huge tempo play,
Yeah, he can still earth in his face. He's back
Yeah.
to 3.
and then just like play
Or-
naked Malagos.
It was ballsy. That's
Yeah.
for sure. But it might work, yeah, because he could like draw into Healbot. He could draw into.
This is never
All
gonna
sorts of
work. Is this gonna work? Oh my goodness! Thank
This
God he
might
had the
work.
Earthen Ring. If he didn't Earthen Ring, he would have got juggled in the face.
Yeah,
Like, can we agree that would have happened?
of course.
Oh,
I think you play your whole hand, right?
Oh yeah.
You play your
yeah.
whole hand.
Yeah.
You
absolutely.
slam that. Yeah. And then you just minion damage him. You don't even worry about the spells.
Poker
You just
might
play that thing as a.
Yeah.
It's a 4/12, but really it's a 4 infinity, because it's a zoo.
Yeah, I think so. Like against decks like this, you just slam them down. I think Cheesy's holding out for like an implosion to just close it out.
Oh, that feels
Genius.
bad. You gotta tap.
Yeah, you can tap because there's only 12 damage on board. Although, you gotta imagine that Poker can
Right.
tap for something.
Is
Does he
Poker
even
gonna
want
tap
Any
for
spell,
I
any
don't
spell with
think he'll
damage.
tap. That'd be balls. That'd be really ballsy.
Any spell wins, though. How many
Yeah,
spells does
exactly.
he
Yeah,
have?
like I'd go for it.
He's
Oh,
got to
I
have
really
so
don't
many
know.
spells.
Oh,
I don't know. You get yourself down to
it's so
2.
tempting.
Oh,
Healbot!
he gets healed
He's a
bot.
genius. He's a god. He's a god. You know what? You know what this is? Poker played like to win,
yeah,
and
right.
he got rewarded.
Drop the heal bot, trade Chow into.
I think you might actually not trade the Chow.
I think you can trade the Chow.
Because if
Yeah,
you heal
okay.
them, I think you might be losing your chance to kill them next turn.
No, it doesn't matter. You're at 10 health, and like, how's he ever gonna
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
Malagos?
I know.
I agree.
Yeah,
Just
that's
trade
true.
it.
That's true.
Just trade it. Your taunt stays healthy.
Think about
Trade it.
Owl Leroy power overwhelming though.
I think you hit the token with the Earthen Ring. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then face.
Alright, go face.
Is fine.
Heal bot.
Is this actually
Do you like how he played the heal ball at the rope just to give Cheesy like false hope?
also? You know, it may have been a consideration. I think.
Like psychologically, just to damage him.
Yeah, Poker's gonna
No.
win. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no way for Poker to.
Oh, it was a good game.
Wow.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was insane. Malagos Warlock's a very interesting deck. We don't see nearly enough of.
But you know what? The thing is, it's funny that it didn't even do the Malagos thing. The thing that
No,
it was
no.
supposed to do. Didn't
It
even
just
do
played like a tempo dragon deck essentially, which is strong
Yeah. It just worked out.
in its own right.
Dude, that Hellfire play was ballsy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta
I
give him
think.
credit. I would not have done that. I would have
Yeah.
like gone for the safe play. That was
I would have done the double taunt and then lost the game probably.
yeah.
I
Right.
think the double taunt might have wound up working, but the Hellfire play was just like so strong in swinging around the tempo. It was risky, but it paid off like huge. In just
Yeah, he must
dealing
have
with
been
the
thinking
Doom
about
Guard.
that for a while because he kind of like threw that out fairly quickly.
He did. Like we thought we saw
That's what
the
this-
obvious play, but he
Yeah.
went one step further with a more complicated one.
In retrospect, it's not actually that risky because Zoo with nothing on board
It's true.
uses a lot of its teeth.
Doesn't
Like,
have a lot of burst.
It would
the top
take
Yeah.
cards don't. work anymore.
Yeah, it would take like a crazy juggler to just go ham on something.
Yeah.
So Inner Rage and
Okay, so
Whirlwind. This
And
is
Harrison. So this is like Patron with a Harrison teched in.
interesting. Which
Maybe it's Reno.
Cheesy's got both
Maybe
Hunter and
it's Reno.
Paladin, so it's not a bad tech choice.
Reno Warrior. That's a thing, right? Kind of.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you put a monkey in there. You put an Elise in there and take it to the end game. It's a thing.
True. Yeah, so Patron Warrior, presumably, yeah. We only see more signs of it now. This is an amazing
Battle Rage and
But it's just got a Harrison.
basically all the tools you need, right? Like
Yeah, Harrison teched in against the
Yeah.
Hunter and Paladin, which is solid. This is an incredible hand.
do you coin out the Winax here?
I don't think
No,
so.
Hold.
just wait. Hold it.
Yeah.
What do you do if you have Harrison against a Paladin? What weapon are you looking for?
So I think just
This is a
as
good
many
question, right?
That's a great
as many
question.
draws as possible, like off a muster weapon. I think you take it.
Would you take a 3-draw muster over, say, like a 2-draw cog hammer or a 1-draw true silver? Like, obviously, the best thing you can get is
I think that's the
Charge
thing with
Ashbringer.
Paladin is that they have so many possibilities. It kind of just depends on where you're at and when you.
Lot of
So do you
Paladin-
just slam it as fast as you can, or do you wait for something good?
I guess maybe it would also depend on your hand and how desperate you are for the draw.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because
Yeah,
that's also a good counter to the post Tyrion.
Yeah, it can be so
Yeah.
good against Tyrion. That's amazing when that happens. All right, so Poker just kind of chills out here. Cheesy might actually take this opportunity to remove the Berserker with the implosions. Probably the best thing.
Two.
Yeah.
Oh God, please.
And it's a
Four, of
4.
course.
All right. Would have been sad to see the 2, even sadder to see the 4. I hate implosion.
Do you waste the charge here? Small misplay
Um,
then, right? He should have gone face with the axe.
If he was
Right, no,
playing,
you wanna
it's
set
just
up-
a death fight.
Right.
You gotta set up the whirlwind, right?
Right.
The thing is, yeah, this will get punished slightly by the defender of Vargas. That hurts a little bit, makes it less efficient, but I think it'll still work in the end.
The punish isn't that bad.
No,
It's
it's
not really a
not.
punish either because the defender would have fucked it up anyways. Sorry, the
Oh,
defender would have screwed it up anyways.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's not really a punish.
True. Yeah, it'll just be annoying, but I think he'll even deal with it, just like with the slam and.
Actually, the defender going on 2 imps would have screwed you up even more because you wouldn't have been able to kill the creeper tokens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
that's
It's
true.
nice. It's
That's true.
nice to just clear as much as possible.
Actually, the opposite of punished.
Yes. Yeah,
All
reward.
right, so
in
this feels good. You draw a card, clear the board.
Armor Smith. Ooh,
Drop
that.
Acolyte.
Play the
Yeah.
Acolyte.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that one. Play that one.
Yeah, I think the Acolyte's the good one. There may have even been a reason to coin out the Core Crown, but now you coin out Boom probably. And that's
Coin
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Boom, baby.
6.
moving forward. The Zoo doesn't have too strong a plays here. Just gonna flood the board a bit more. Hit 2 damage in. No burst.
Turns out Corruption is kind of good when it doesn't take up a slot in your deck.
Yeah, right.
Yes. The Gadget and Jouster might actually be
It's not bad. Yeah.
solid.
Do you think? Are you
Although
expecting
you're
to
gonna
win
lose
the joust as a zoo?
Yeah, you're gonna lose
I
the
think-
joust.
You know what? No, he still has 2 Sea Giants.
I think the odds are reasonable to win. I don't think
He has 2
Cheesy's
Sea
running
Giants,
Sea Giants.
which do
so
win every.
I don't think Cheesy's
Oh, with
running
Doomguard,
Sea
you mean?
Giants. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
more of a classic build of Zoo going on. Oh, he trades around Inner or Battle Rage, I suppose.
It's coin boom, right? Gotta.
I think so. It's just the
There's no need
strongest.
to prep the death bite. You don't have a patron yet.
I agree.
The
you
other
got-
play is like Armor Smith
Kinda
Cork Run,
risky.
but that seems kind of cowardly.
If
if
you
you're-
look at the pressure,
We've learned about Poker that he's not a coward. So
I like the Inner Rage because the Boom
You do?
could have been improved by a powerful one. I think it's reasonable enough to do.
nah.
I think it.
PO
is-
and everything on board though.
I think it's just a safer play. Like, I don't know. In the long run, I don't think you need to hang on to it.
I guess you just keep flooding.
Are you ready? Are you ready for some
Avoid the pressure?
Boombot ping
You
pong?
ready for
Boombot
the-
ping pong?
Yeah.
It hits the Boombot and the Boombot hits the Imp. Gang Boss. The Imp Gang Boss makes the thing. It juggles the other Boombot. It's gonna be madness.
All right. So it has been foretold. Let's see if it happens.
Oh,
You were a little off there.
oh, that's
It's a shame
Close.
the peddler didn't get to attack.
It's pretty close
Um,
though.
So can Poker clear the board here? I think
He can mostly
Risky.
clear the board.
it's
Do
risky.
you want to draw, or do you want some armor?
I think some armor might be the way to go. I'm just wondering,
It's-
like,
I don't think it's that risky. I think you just risk popping the Nerubian.
risk popping the Nerubian, and if that is the case, then
Yeah.
Boom can take
Yeah.
care of it.
It's just one. No, I think you just leave the Nerubian. The boom kills the juggler.
Made to fit.
Okay. So. Okay. So then you're dealing with the Imkang boss with your weapon then, and ignoring
Oh, I would have put the Korkron.
the Korkron. Yeah, I would like to see the Korkron go into
Yeah.
the Imkang boss.
You get an extra armor, so it's a 3 damage swing.
Right.
I don't know.
But-
Now his whirlwind is set up.
Yeah, for the battle rages, right?
It's kind of nice to save the Korkron with the.
To get all the damage possible. Gonna trade even.
Try the see where the boombot falls.
Yeah, go face with this thing first in case. You know, like what happened
Yep.
last time when the peddler.
Perfect sequencing.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, because earlier that peddler died without hitting for 2 damage, which might actually like cost the entire. But maybe you
He
tap
has
for
3
like, a
plus
way
6
to-
is 9. No, you don't tap because you're holding 2.
Right. Yeah.
cards.
No. You just play the dire wolf. Play one of the 2 one drops, and then
He does have 9 damage if he goes full face.
Yeah, it's worth considering. Even
pretty
he's got the
close.
second Doomguard somewhere.
Yeah.
He's gonna play one of these 1-drops. Yeah, I think the Doomguard might even be coming out, and he can even play it like after swinging with one of these to get all the damage possible. He's gonna trade even.
try the see where the boombot falls.
Yeah, go face with this thing first in case. You know, like what happened
Yep.
last time when the peddler.
Perfect sequencing.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, because earlier that peddler died without hitting for 2 damage, which might actually like cost the entire game at this point. Like that damage is so relevant.
Oh no! Finally, but
Time out, everybody.
Down.
This changes a lot.
So basically, do you believe that an execute will get picked up between these 2 battle rages? I believe. Because if that's going to be the case, then the
You don't
game
need
is-
the execute though. You don't die. I mean, it's unlikely that you die. No.
Oh,
clear the board though. I think this is totally fine. Like if you draw with battle rage, you find like whirlwind, unstable ghoul, the second inner rage. Like you'll
I think,
find.
Okay, well, now that you've done this, I think it's Armor Smith, Korkron, right? For the most armor.
The most armor, and you can set up the.
You can
ghoul
clear
to
the
protect
board if you
yourself,
trade
too.
in your boom. I don't think you even bother trading in your boom though.
You
so
can
it's
clear
Armor
the board
Smith,
except
Korkron.
for the. Oh yeah, the
Armor Smith,
Korkron.
Korkron, the Nerubian.
Yes.
You definitely hit the direwolf. What?
Do you?
Yeah, the direwolf
think
is
he's-
4
I think he's-
damage.
I think he's just going to trade into the Doomguard here. I think he's
yeah,
trading
he
into the-
has to now.
Yeah.
Like this is the play that I saw. I
The
think it's gonna
direwolf
win.
is 4 damage
Okay.
though.
And then you
same as
battle
the
rage again.
Nerubian.
It's
This
gonna
is
win.
fine though. He's got
It's
2
gonna
Armor
win the
Smiths and
game.
another whirlwind queued up. He's fine.
Yeah.
This
There's
is
the
gonna win the
whirlwind.
game. Look at the patrons.
There were
he's
many
going to
different
make.
lines there. They all end up kind of in the same place.
Yeah. I mean, they're all pretty safe as a whole, which is basically what you want right now. You don't want to get cheesed out.
Also, your lines change as you draw,
It's true.
so there's that.
Yeah, there was a lot to do that turn. It was kind of like some of the pre-nerf patron plays where you like don't have enough rope. Now you can
Pop
make
it.
Yeah,
you pop
exactly.
it.
Pop it. Yeah, that's right.
pop it because like you want to whirlwind, and
You have an
yeah,
execute.
yeah. So just like trade the one armor. Okay, Cheesy just
Yeah.
can see because he
Jai,
sees
jai!
he
writing's
sees
on
the amount of
wall.
armor that's about to happen, and it's just too much.
All right, so that ties it up
18-4.
1-1.
Possibility.
Yeah.
No, Poker is up 2-0. Cheesy's been going down with
Poker
the
one
Oh, that's
Poker
right.
one
Poker
was
one
the
was
warrior.
Warlock.
and the Mally Lock.
Yeah, so all Poker's got left to play is Paladin, which we don't know exactly what kind, but he banned a Druid, so I wonder even if it's
It could be anything. That's what you would ban.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Although, really, you should just.
We
ban
could hope.
Druid.
Lady
We'll hope.
Leodrin. So
I tried to get Lady Liadrin, and I had a free trial for World of Warcraft because you got to get to level 20.
Yep.
And I tried really hard to get it, and I just couldn't play to level 20. I don't understand how that game got so big.
We got a few people in THL who can help you out.
Mm.
Although
As well,
some of
but
them are sick.
the trials run out and blah blah blah. And it just wasn't really that fun.
This is definitely not anything.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
it looks to be.
It looks like
secret,
the slow
although-
one though, right? It's like a mid-rangey paladin with Iron Beak Owl.
Some secret paladins include an Iron Beak Owl.
For what?
Yeah, I certainly do.
Not bad.
Hit
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah,
secret
yeah,
paladin.
just as his tech. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
him in the face.
It's
But what
decent.
would you need to silence?
Taunt.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a tech
Oh,
choice.
like the mirror,
Against
yeah,
Warlock
right?
in general, it's so strong. And
You're
Paladin,
kind of okay against Sylvanas because you just hero power and then like pray.
yeah, I think it's
You like-
a tech that's very powerful against things like Hunter and Warlock, and also
You
even
cog
against Cheesy.
You hit and then
yeah.
Coghammer here, right?
Yeah, Coghammer's very good.
Coghammer's so
I
good.
like it a lot.
Overstated,
Oh.
right?
Maybe.
Here's how much Blizzard hates Coghammer. Coghammer is the same as Stormforged Axe, except you get a Divine Shield and Taunt.
Yeah, a random divine shield. To be fair.
Actually,
So
I
they-
love that sequencing too. By
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah.
This
Sequencing gets
It
punished.
really hurts.
It's funny.
Oh yeah.
this owl hurts a lot, but at least Poker's gonna be able to deal with the flame imp before it gets taunted up. That's a huge deal.
Even this, it's kind of okay.
Oh.
Clear?
Do you
Full
consecrate
clear?
here?
I think you
That's-
do because it's going into 4. You're scared of Defender. You're so scared of Defender.
I think
I
it's
think you do.
definitely
You
the
pop
thing
it
to
and then consecrate.
Hop in and consecrate. Yeah.
Your
Although
the Paladin
you're pretty
power
much giving them a
turns.
turn to like flood the board. I guess they only have 4 mana with not much to play. Yeah. I guess
The
it's fine.
Paladin mid-range is better than the Zoo mid-range, right? Because you're about to hit Lothib Challenger, boom.
Right. Oh,
Whereas
he's gonna
there's-
opt to hold the consecration.
Like they're trying to dump their hand to get to Doomguard.
Yeah. Drop the creeper and put up some secrets.
Yeah, avenge.
This is fine too, honestly.
Noble
Yeah.
sacrifice. Consecration's
I don't
always
know.
going to be good against.
Yeah,
a
especially
zoo.
against Zoo. Yeah. Yeah.
Not always though. They
Always
can put
gonna
that
happen.
egg down to block you.
Yeah, egg would be the one thing, but you have the owl, so
You have the owl.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
I think this is
interesting.
just personal preference.
I think it's okay either way. Although I'd be so tempted to take a consecration clear there.
For sure.
But yeah, this will actually be nice.
Now you
I think
consecration clear, right?
ultimately he
It's
I think now you do. Yeah.
it's getting pretty hairy now. In terms of the
definitely
damage
do that. There's
the
nothing
damage
to
that he's
think
starting to
about.
take. Oh, I don't yeah.
He's gonna defender and then you like consecrate and then you have a clear board. You got your 4/4. It's great. You're laughing.
You're laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty strong. Yeah, this Coghammer did so much work. Granted, like, Poker took a huge beating for it, but it's paid off so much.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
got to trade here. Go face.
Yeah, and
Cheesy's
Cheesy,
down to 14, which is pretty.
Cheesy's
low.
actually got a pretty... Oh, is he gonna go straight for the Doomguard?
Face.
Wow.
Man up.
See,
Oh, okay.
my thought was
Punished.
that...
Got down to none.
Oh
Instant
my god.
punish.
That
Instant
keeper's...
punish.
Ultimate
See,
is so
what-
good.
what- See, what'd you guys think of that turn where... So Cheesy went straight for the Doomguard, where he had the option to play Haunted Creeper and Imp King Boss with 5 mana, and then the following turn could have played Abusive Sergeant and Doomguard. Like, I thought it was completely fine to just wait, you know?
I think it's fine to wait, but it's also
Especially-
fine to not wait. Like he did
Very
get top
aggressive.
decked.
It's
Like
very
it's not his fault, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
he made his choice and then
Oh.
choice. You
True.
don't look at what happens. You think about the actual odds, right? You don't make decisions based on the outcome.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
you mysterious
definitely not.
challenger and then just win.
I think it was a very aggressive play, which, given how low Poker is, I think was a fine thing to do.
Yeah.
But it's like but then you still kind of are relying on top decking a PO, right?
Something like
Because you
that,
just
yeah.
because you did just pitch away an abusive. Maybe he was
Yeah.
like hoping to keep the abusive and then top deck like into another like abusive or a Dark Iron Dwarf.
Yeah. Is there any way for Cheesy? Yeah, he needs like a big game hunter
Nah.
or something.
No, that
That
big
is
deal.
No.
with the competitive
Even with
spirit,
maximum luck, like with the
competitive
there's no
spirit's
way.
just too much.
Yeah, right.
This is
That's
lethal now.
lethal.
That says lethal, yeah.
Wow. This was a 3-0 sweep for Poker over Cheesy.
Wow.
And with that,
They were both very aggressive too. They were
Yeah.
taking risky lines.
I think so.
With that, Poker, what was his PR before? Yeah, that puts him at 500, right?
He's up to 500 now, correct? Yeah,
for him.
so Poker
He was at
takes-
49 before, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he'd fallen down a little bit. So Poker with the 3-0, it is now entirely impossible for Supreme to beat the Harry Generals because the Harry Generals are up 13 points to 8. So Supreme cannot come back. This basically confirms the Harry Generals as moving to the finals for season 2.
Congrats.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
so congrats to the Harry Generals for sure. And the exciting thing is that we get to find out who's going to join them in the very, very next match.
Commiserations.
Right here, right
Right.
now. We're going to get to decide. Or we don't get to decide. The players get to decide. Of
I
course.
hope we get to see a
and Super
priest.
Explosive Sheep, yeah.
What's that?
I said I hope we get to see the priest.
The priest that Parker has over there? Yeah.
I have a soft spot for priest.
So Parker is currently making a deck. Yeah, so just to recap again, I have the score here. Team Rank 5 is currently up 11 to 10. So it's winner take all. Whoever wins this
Yeah.
next match
Yep.
goes to the
'Cause-
finals.
Because when you win, you pick up at least 2 points.
That's right.
You have a net gain of 2 points.
And
Yeah,
losing with
yeah.
2 points is not enough because it's just too close. So, yeah,
Here you
these
got to feel
guys-
like MV Parker's kind of or at least Super Explosive Sheep is certainly the underdog, right? Like he's got 100 points down on MV Parker and PR.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Good.
funny thing about Super Explosive Sheep, he has come under the wing of Continuum as one of the substitute free agent players here in the playoffs, which has got to be tons of pressure, but
Yeah.
he's done quite well. Since
I have a
then.
soft spot for Explosive Sheep, the card.
The card, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know how many decks that we'll see it in, but it is quite the card.
Fatigue Druid. Listen, everybody needs to hear about this deck. I'm spreading the
of course.
Oh, yeah,
gospel.
poison seeds. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you go
poison
sheep,
seeds.
and then you poison
Yep.
seeds, and everything dies, and then you go lumberer.
Lumber.
end turn.
I'm a
Double
big
lumberer
fan of that,
for 0.
Yeah, just for similar reasons when it comes to like the
And the most
The,
amazing thing about this deck is when you start it up, there's not much to do in the early game. So you hero power on 2, and then hero power on 3, and then sometimes you even hero power on 4, and then people will start BMing you because they think you're a druid with a bad hand.
Right.
And then you just let them do it. You let them get it out of their system, and then you burn all their cards. And then at the very end, you just put every emote, and it's the most satisfying way to win a children's card game.
children's card game. Well, I've taken many notes on that, like down to the line of all the emotes, etc. I'll try that out later tonight after these matches are done.
There's a list that I put up in the Facebook group. It's
I
not
saw.
it's not the best deck. I kind
Yeah,
of still
you
want
know.
to find room for other things. Like I don't think it's perfect. There's cuts to be made, but I don't know what you would cut.
Yeah. So these guys here, they just jumped into the challenge screen. They're doing screenshots, etc. Taking a small look at their classes. You mentioned the priest. Parker has mage, priest, warlock, and warrior, which is we saw that from Mainge as well, actually.
Yeah.
Super Explosive Sheep's got druid, mage, shaman, and warlock. So kind of a mixed bag over there, representing a lot of different stuff, maybe.
Right. Although I would think if you're bringing Druid, Mage, Shaman, Warlock, you're bringing like mid-range, tempo, aggro, zoo, right? Like,
Right, and those are some decks that might actually not be like those are generally good to go after druid, but Parker has no druid.
right.
He has like the priest and the warrior. Those decks don't like to go up against those so much.
Is anybody else worried that Shaman is going to be too good in the new
Oh, I
expansion?
I can't freaking wait for like a mid-range shaman.
Now you're
Extension?
speaking about aggro shaman specifically.
No.
I don't know.
I mean, just the
actually don't know
class.
about
I mean,
aggro
all
shaman,
of
but, like,
it.
mid-range shaman, I
Because
think it's gonna be super.
First of
strong.
all, shaman's not really losing anything.
Yeah, right.
They're losing power mace, I think.
Yes, all the mech related.
Well, yeah, but that whole deck is
And
gone.
Crackle.
Whatever. Face is better, anyways. Crackle is fine.
Yeah,
Like, it's an acceptable loss because everybody's losing stuff. Like, they're not losing anything huge.
Yep.
And have you seen the stuff they're getting?
yeah. Thing from
Master of
below
Evolution is clearly better than a Yeti.
Yeah,
like,
that's kind of
by
ridiculous.
so much.
Yeah. Like I actually
then,
love Tuskar even in aggro shaman, but like Master the Evolution of Tuskar.
Tuskar, the most frustrating card of all time because it's bad.
I love it.
But
Well, actually, it's fantastic.
sometimes you get a Mana Tide, or sometimes you get a Totem Golem, and then you win.
Makes it all worth it. Yes.
It's 1 in 8 to get a Totem Golem, and then you win.
You have even more reason to play Tuskar Totemic now too, because the summon totem actually discounts the thing from below.
Thing
Like
from
these,
below.
these
Thing from
two
below is
cards-
also insane. I thought it was just a 5/5, and I thought it was too good, but it's a 5/5 taunt.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, and that combos with Master of Evolution because it counts as a 6-drop still, and then you bump it from a 6 to a 7 after playing it for 0 mana.
Oh, does it? Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, what we got here? Explosive Sheep has banned the Warrior. We have word. And we'll see what Parker's banned.
Dead Warrior. Maybe it's a Freeze Mage.
Oh, these guys
It looks
are
like they started. Yeah.
these guys are going in. And Parker's banned Druid makes a lot of sense. I think we get a huge read into what Parker's bringing here, just with things like the Priest, the Warrior. A Druid ban makes so much sense.
Mhm.
I am going to be back so quickly.
Anduin versus Jaina.
So definitely control priest.
The light shall bring victory.
I was looking for
Arcanine
Super
is even
Explosive
free
Sheep,
right
Super Explosive Sheep. I was like, he's not on my friends list.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I
it's
realized his
J-Man,
name
yeah.
is J-Man. Annoying.
Well, I don't know if his spectating.
Spectates on, yeah, I'll message him.
Was actually dying of thirst there just now. Yeah, Explosive Sheep, aka J-Man, definitely has to throw. Yeah, so we have no idea what mage this is. Now we do.
All right, now we do. Yeah.
Freeze Mage,
It's
very,
like-
very
Freeze
solid
Mage.
against the Priest.
I was thinking it was Freeze Mage because of the Warrior ban.
Yeah, makes
Freeze
sense.
Yeah.
Mage actually is really good against Priest because the Priest can't burst. And the Priest also can't heal enough, which is so weird.
You say the Priest can't heal enough, but it's actually possible that Parker might have put in additional heals. Like, there's some Priest lists out there right now with actually double Flash Heal and double Light of the Naru. But even then, I'm not so sure whether it'll be enough.
He's got one flash heal in hand already.
But the problem is that you have to like, so what? You death the Alexstrasza,
Right.
and then you go Flash Heal, Hero Power.
Yeah, and ideally at that point you would have maybe an upgraded hero power from Justicar. Would
Right.
be most ideal.
So I get, but like they can get extra fireballs from Antonidas.
You know, we see the Flame Strike from J-Man. We don't know if this is like a laughing Freeze Mage, for example, or like a more traditional one with Antonidas, or...
When you say laughing, do you mean the one with like the 2 torches and it just goes really fast, and sometimes it doesn't even need Alex?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that was the name for it. Cool.
Yeah,
Coin?
Laughing's Freeze
Coin
Mage. But
hero.
seeing the Flame Strike
I like
makes me
this.
wonder a little bit.
I like this coin hero power to draw a card.
Yeah, the drawing might actually be very relevant in the long
yeah.
run. You even see
Do you
like the
slam
power.
the Arcanine on? Do you slam the Arcanine on 5?
I think you do. I don't know when else it's going to get played. You certainly don't want it like in the late
At
game.
the end
You
game,
might-
yeah.
And you might want to be healing yourself. It might.
When it's a liability.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not as big of a liability against like an aggro deck, but at some point or another, it will be a pain. We'll see though.
Drawing
even-
first.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
Opts to go with the Death Lord,
good.
which is
Deathlord.
actually a really nice card.
Sometimes that backfires.
Backfires.
I don't
for-
think it's that good against
but-
Freeze Mage. Because it doesn't do that much damage, like chip damage.
Right, but if it draws out like a Alex, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's the
It-
best one you're hoping for.
Ooh,
But if
yeah.
it's also Antonitis on their
Or
turn,
Antonitis
sometimes
turn,
you die.
Mhm.
Like, you kind of want it to die on your turn
Mhm.
with something in hand.
Right, for removal. Yeah.
Mhm.
You do, like, if a Doomsayer were to kill it, which, yeah, then the minion would come out on their turn, but we see the Entomb,
Yeah, that's
so
worst
Parker
case
could,
scenario.
Parker could deal with it if that were.
Entomb a Doomsayer. Feels so
Which-
bad, though.
It really does feel bad, because you might have big threats that you want to Entomb, but I don't know, the worst case scenario for the Death Lord to die on your turn is pretty big.
I
Should
miss
also
Karen
be small.
Bloodhoof. I
Me
hope he
too.
comes back.
Yeah.
Me too.
But I don't think he can because he has 5 health and 4 attack, and there's so many 5/5s right now.
Right
That are
now,
good.
but they're about to get rotated.
I mean, like, that are going to... No, but, like, Emperor is a problem. Sylvanas
Oh,
is
yeah.
a problem.
Emperor's sticking around.
Mm.
Sylvanas was always there, though.
Mm-hmm.
And
For
she
Karen.
kind of kept Karen down, right?
Yeah, to
'Cause
some extent.
Because of the way they line up, and then, like, she gets the Bane.
What do you
Like,
think
if
about
they play Karen, then you play Sylvanas, and then they feel really sad.
this? Flamestark's interesting. It kind of sets up for maybe a Blizzard or something.
Mhm.
Or no, Blizzard's gone. What does it set up for? Conical? I wasn't
What?
sure
You
about
didn't
that.
play the Northshire
Oh,
first?
yeah, I was gonna say. Maybe he's afraid of overdrawing. How many cards? 2, 4, 6, 8.
No.
Yeah, I think the Northshire actually would have been
Yeah, would have been fine.
pretty good. I don't.
Fine.
I'm not sure
You gotta
why
draw.
why you
Is he
wouldn't
scared
have
of
wanted to
fatigue?
draw.
Right.
Maybe he's scared of fatigue.
Fatigue
think-
against
I don't think
Freeze
that's a
Mage?
thing, really.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
not
that's
against
not
Freeze
really a
Mage.
thing.
You'll
You're
be
both
dead way
chewing through
before.
your deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the freeze mage is still going to draw plenty more before this game is done. So fatigue's not really such a concern, I don't think.
Also, when they run out of cards, it's better for
Ice
you.
block. It is for sure. Yeah, so J-Man's gonna keep drawing. Probably. You think he'll plan
Do you
to Alex
Frost
next
Nova
turn?
here?
I think you want to.
Red?
It's actually not that good at
10,
dealing
14
with
I think
it.
it depends on. I think it depends entirely on what J-Man wants to do next turn. To Alex Straza.
I think you novice first.
Enough burn to fall. I definitely think you play novice no matter what, and then you reevaluate.
And then revalidate.
You
Yeah.
novice, and then I think you can play a Frost Nova if you have
Yeah.
to. But maybe just novice ice block and get now it's fine.
I thi-
you have an
I
ice
think
block
one-
up.
I think
Yeah,
one
novice
Frost
ice block
Nova.
works.
Oh, he doesn't even
Oh.
play the novice. Doesn't even play
Coward.
the novice.
Oh, huh. What are you
Weird.
setting
No
up there?
balls. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Why the ping?
Oh. I guess it's a cone of cold. But then there's just another main.
No.
No, I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, now you novice. You got a novice. If you weren't gonna novice, shouldn't you have just cone of colded and not frost nova'd? Then you just take 2 damage, and it's like 2 damage.
Right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I definitely think J-Man, like, the novices are important. He needs to draw more burn to follow up this Alex Straza before it
This
gets
is
Oh,
played.
this is weird.
Um,
Is you gonna do it this turn? Nah, you don't do it this turn. Next turn. Just cone of cold.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're gonna be
Just-
greedy, be greedy. No.
I think Cone of Cold is solid. You can even do just like the Cone of Cold with the Doomsayer. I'm not sure what the Northshire Cleric would really do to the Doomsayer.
Is he gonna draw last? I think he's about to draw last.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna ping again.
Mhm.
Oh, nope, yep.
Oh,
Draw
okay.
last.
Yeah, so with 2 Entombs in hand, I think Parker might even feel comfortable enough to just use... Oh, he almost Entombed the Novice. I saw that.
What do you do there? Emote whoops and then leave?
I think you just uninstall Hearthstone at that point.
That was a mistake.
Feels real bad.
At least
It's like
ultra.
that's one of my main fears when I play on mobile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Like, or if it's like raining outside and like so the touchscreen is a bit like.
Yeah, it could be a very important game. Now I think the cone comes down. It's
Yeah, but-
nice. You prevent some damage.
But it could have been a Frost Nova.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I
know
think you
that
have to cone.
this is getting really weird for explosive sheep here. I'm sure that like the rest of his
No.
deck is at least like two-thirds burn.
Yeah, because you cone of cold, and then you have Alex. Maybe you don't Alex yet.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have the damage yet.
I don't like
Kinda
an Alex before you have like a lot
Enough burn?
of damage.
Like
Yeah,
20
yeah,
something?
enough plus for lethal.
Like turn over
Oh,
turn.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about suiciding in that Death Lord.
mm.
I don't really know like what even killing the Death Lord is.
Yeah,
Heal self. No,
The
misplay.
scientist is
Heal face.
stolen.
Justicar. Heal Deathlord.
Do you steal the scientist? It's making your board like really, really full. I like getting the Justicar up quickly. Actually.
Yeah. I think you should have switched the healing around though.
Yeah, I think
Let's
your
go
sequence
again.
was much better.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the big heal. He might just
On
not
the
even.
Death
Is he
Lord.
gonna overdraw though? Isn't that
Oh, I
gonna
see.
no? Oh, you know it's not gonna overdraw him.
No, it won't.
No.
Yeah,
so
this
this is
healing
fine.
could have been a bit more optimal
This is
if
fine.
it was going to be the plan. That's assuming that he even wants.
He also did get to draw first, so it's like not strictly.
That's true.
A misplay.
That's true.
But it's like if you are planning to Justicar, then you should have. Like, what would you? I don't know.
I'm not
Too
sure
many
what he
things
would
to
have
wonder.
drawn that would change.
Too many what ifs.
Mhm.
Oh, here.
I bet he wishes he still had a Frost Nova.
Let the pain speak to me.
I bet Parker wishes his.
Well,
board-
this is why though. This is why it's like you kind of have to get a bit greedy, right? It's like sometimes it's okay to take 10 or 11 damage in the early game,
Especially
because
against the
later
priest.
on it becomes 15 or 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he
Like,
could be
you can't even
floating.
Emperor here.
No. Especially against a priest that isn't even like very bursty, although it's possible.
He does have his ice block up, which is a thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Healbot? Pass? Healbot? I don't think this
Healbot.
Healbot is going to do anything. So
I
you
think
might as well
Healbot.
put it
I think
down.
Healbot could have just come down.
Yeah, because it's not doing anything, right?
Yeah.
A five
That's true.
mana minion's actually kind of clunky as far as things go. Like whatever explosive sheep is doing for the next 2, 3, maybe even 4 turns, like 5 mana cannot be spared for a Healbot.
Do you think he has enough damage in hand? I think it's
The
Alex
pyro-
time, baby.
The pyroblast is huge.
Yeah.
Because if he
You're gonna
doesn't
do
do
you
it,
better
this,
do it now, right?
this is it. He has to do it.
Yeah, he has to.
Because he's going to get popped. And he doesn't have any more freezes.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got the second ice block in hand, and just picking up the frostbolt now, like there's lots of burn and the second ice block to help stall out to make it all happen.
So what, you go Alex, and then Fireball, Frostbolt, Ice Lance, Ice Block, and then Pyroblast, right? That's so much
You're-
damage.
You're totally right about the Frost Nova though. Like just imagine if he had Frost Nova Emperor here right now, that would buy an extra turn
Mm-hmm.
to burn down and make things cheaper to squeeze in even more damage. Against the Priesty. Oh,
Oh,
No, no, no,
don't,
no, no,
don't
no,
do
no,
that.
no, 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 no.
it's not even gonna save him.
How does that even help?
That's let's see, let's count. There's 12, 18.
Six.
One's out on me.
There's 21 damage on board for the priest, so I guess it's keeping them alive. Like the
But now you're in the same spot a turn later.
and yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Minus a heal bot. Yeah,
And minus health, too.
right.
oh, is he gonna go without the?
This doesn't...
Oh, what? No.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
the
Jesus,
rope
he
ran out.
roped,
Oh, he
too.
didn't even get a ping.
Oh, Kezon.
Wait,
What?
Oh no! If he
Oh.
suicides,
No.
suicides
Not
the
yet.
cleric, he'll have lethal. He'll have lethal if he suicides the cleric and the Akanai Flash Shield hero power. It's done. It's done. He just needs to suicide the cleric, steal the secret. Akanai. Yep. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
The Kazan Mystic Tech.
Oh.
Oh.
It worked. He's a genius. Who plays Kazan Mystic?
Parker.
I think it's standard. I think it's actually pretty
so
standard
dirty.
in priest.
Oh,
So
in
dirty.
Pro Priest? Yeah. I don't play
Especially
it.
In tournaments, I guess? Yeah.
Especially in tournaments. Yeah.
Yeah.
In particular.
So dirty.
Wow. Yeah, that's. I don't think Explosive
Wow.
Sheep saw that one coming. We
I
certainly.
feel dirty for cheering for
I
the
did.
priest now.
Right. You cheer for the underdog, and then they like expose themselves in a certain point.
It's like when you thought they were the underdog, but actually they were just a dirty cheater the whole time.
You know, it's actually kind of funny because we watched that entire game like from a certain perspective, not knowing that like Parker knew
The Kazan was coming?
time.
Yeah, he knew
The
like,
Kazan
yeah.
was coming.
Yeah, he knew it
We
was
didn't know the
coming.
Kazan was coming.
Right.
That's not
Right.
fair.
That explains a lot, actually.
Yeah,
it
actually,
does.
he was. Yeah. So Parker goes with the mage now. Looks to be freeze. Sheep makes the switch to shaman, which is face shaman with arcane golem. Even wow.
This doesn't work out, does it? Does the mage survive?
No. I play a bunch of Augur Shaman. It's usually like heavily favored for the aggro
Because you get all the spell that you get all the
Yeah.
minion damage in early, and then
right.
all
Mini-
the free stuff doesn't help. at
Doesn't
the
matter.
end.
Yeah, exactly. And it's over by like turn 7 usually.
Yeah, you're able to get quite a bit of damage in with the minions generally.
Well, anything can happen.
It's true.
None
Yeah.
in this match, though. Nobody.
Here
brought
I
it down.
definitely like Trog and Coin Leper.
Yeah, I think it's completely fine. Like your plays are gonna work themselves out from there. You'll totem golem. You'll
Yeah,
totem
it's a Totem Golem. Yeah, so
long run. Parker, that is.
I don't think he'll even get there. No,
if it gets there, yeah, that's good.
We'll see.
I don't think he'll even get to
Big
turn
point.
9.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, the heal bot helps a ton, right? The frostbolt ping, like this totem golem will. They're gonna get their one hits in here and there, but ultimately, like these minions seem to be dead for the most part. But Explosive Sheep's got a lot of minions,
He's gonna
and
turn golem
Doomhammer. That's
again.
actually massive.
That's gonna be huge.
No, this is a perfect curve, man. And then abusive, Finley,
Perfect curve, man.
new hero
yeah,
power.
totally. Right.
Long run, Parker. That is.
I don't think he'll even get there. No,
if it
this
gets
end.
there, yeah, that's good.
We'll see.
I don't think he'll even get to
Big
turn
point.
9.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, the heal bot helps a ton, right? The frostbolt ping, like this totem golem will. They're gonna get their one hits in here and there, but ultimately, like these minions seem to be dead for the most part. But Explosive Sheep's got a lot of minions,
He's gonna
and
turn golem
Doomhammer.
again.
That's actually massive.
That's gonna be huge.
No, this is a perfect curve, man. And then abusive, Finley,
Perfect curve, man.
new hero
yeah,
power.
totally. Right.
Yeah, there's
A
only
steady
so much.
shot or
to freeze me.
druid, yeah.
Dome and then
Trevor.
No, he's definitely gonna take the warrior hero power.
Oh, priest, right? Yeah.
that's how you beat freeze mage. You just armor up. They
There you
can't
go.
handle it.
Actually,
They
Absolutely.
can't stop you. That's actually like a real big misconception, hey?
Of course.
Yeah.
So Finley.
That works for control warrior who have like 2 bashes,
Oh.
2 shield blocks, 2 shield. What the
He-
hell?
I would, yeah, like Finley double abusive face.
He
100%.
opts to get the last totem ever.
I guess he's gonna play Finley now.
This is the last totem there will ever be this game.
Yeah, but why? Why?
Right, exactly. Like, yeah, I
What do
would
you
have.
want a totem for? He even got the best one, and it's like, why do you even want that?
Yeah, double abusive would have been 7 damage to face.
Yeah, and even to put the abusives into a bit more perspective is that like they would have come down a turn before Blizzard was playable, which
Yeah,
might
exactly.
even ensure like I think this Frost Nova might even. No, what happened? It might just be heal bot. Yeah, it's just heal bot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be. the
About
thing to do.
trade. Yeah.
Yeah, but just imagine if the 2 abusives were down. That could have been 4
Yeah,
extra
that's
damage.
another 4 extra damage, and then another 4 because they all also got to swing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
And now they're not gonna like they're not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the scientist is a good pickup.
Yeah.
That's interesting though.
That's fair. It's just too slow, right? Like,
I guess Parker's gonna hope to like just use the Blizzard next turn and kind of hope for the best, and
It's
maybe
Doomhammer
at this
time,
point
baby.
he's even
Yeah,
really thinking
face.
about like
Is there anything cool you can do with like frostbolting the shaman in the face so they can't use their Doomhammer?
I wouldn't be all that surprised to see an Ice Lance do that.
Like that's a thing, right?
Yeah,
but it's
you
not
might
really a
actually-
thing.
I might actually prefer the Ice Lance here.
Ooh,
Like,
it's
But
also
like, how
pretty-
can that? That's not gonna work though because he's at 12.
This is a pretty sweet play.
The end is coming.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely Ice Lance the face.
Yeah, that's good.
Ensures the secret going on.
Pick up secret, and it's Ice Block. That's good.
And in which,
Doomsayer.
in cases where the Doomsayer
Oh,
doesn't
there's
go
Rock-
off, by hitting the Totem Golem like that, it's set up for the Blizzard, which is nice.
Forever.
This is a huge turnaround.
Do you
For the freeze
frostbolt his
mage.
face?
Frostbolt's his face. Oh.
Yeah, to freeze him again? No, I don't think so.
But then the thing is,
Well,
like,
he's already
burn, right?
down in Iceland, so it doesn't matter.
It's
Your
it's
win
okay.
condition's going away, right?
It's okay because against an aggro deck like this, like Alex Strauss is just a dude. Essentially, you don't need like all the burn to work out as it normally would against other decks.
Right.
Like
you
Alex
get the
Strauss
burn
is
when
just,
it bashes him in the face.
yeah, like Alex Strauss is
That's
actually
your
going to
burn.
connect to the face.
Hey,
This
that was
is-
wrong. It looks like he's gonna get to play Alex Straza.
Oh, Emperor.
Ping a wolf.
Yeah, this is actually. Oh, he's gonna
So
ping the face. I kind of like it. This is actually it's really good for Parker now because like Emperor, Alex Strauss, these are minions that the Shaman wants to kill, but they feel really bad about. Like
So
imagine.
It's not that bad though, is it?
No, it's really. Good. Is this what's the damage here though? Can
18.
he pop him?
He's got
18,
8.
20. Yeah, I think he can, unless I'm
I
off
think he just
for
pop him
mana.
at this point.
Yeah, just pop him. And
He can do 10.
10, 14, 18,
He can
20.
do 20 exactly.
20 exactly. But it's all
Yeah.
even numbers. Oh no, it's not all even numbers.
Oh, he could even do a little bit more, because he
No,
can
it's
do
20.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is 20 exactly. Both abusive.
Because
sergeants.
he's overloaded for 2.
Yeah. Both
Yeah.
abusive sergeants have to get played.
Mhm.
So you want to go with the smallest amount of damage last, which I think
But popping him is actually kind of bad because of Alex, right?
Oh,
maybe.
Whoa.
maybe. I would believe that he's got enough burst to win, even if Alex comes down.
Right. With 2 arcane columns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think popping the block was definitely the
I agree.
thing to do. Like
Well,
once
he's still holding 10 damage.
It's true. In fact, yeah, he'll get it too. And then, like, a defensive Alex Strauza, will it even be good enough at that point?
Well, he can ping with Alex, which is
Oh,
kind of a
another
big
charge.
deal.
That is pretty relevant, yeah. Yeah, so you even only need one of these here.
You might as well play the horse rider though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and, like,
that would
hit
divide
the-
it.
Maybe like kill a
Hit
heal
the-
bot or
hit
something.
the heal bot. Relevant. Whatever you do, don't tap last for our sanity.
Or what you could have done is before popping, pop the
Oh, you wouldn't have popped then in that case because a
That's
barrier
fine.
would have gotten grabbed.
oh, that's true.
An ice barrier would have been taken.
He's not dead.
No, definitely not. He got the ice barrier, which is really, really good. Definitely the one he wanted.
10, 18. He's still not dead.
He's not dead. He's
Is he not
living on the turn.
23? That's 10. Yeah, that's 18.
He's at 18. So he could
So-
tap into it.
So I think
He's got a ton of stuff to tap into, actually. Lava Burst, 2 of them.
Yeah, you kind of have
Crackle,
to.
50-50.
Right. Yeah.
J-Man could even start, like, he could try to hit with one of these minions and see what secret it is, and then if it's not ice block, maybe, like, tap into more. Okay, now
50-50, boys!
is it a 50-50? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it has to be
5
five or six damage,
Yeah.
and it's a pop block, which
YOLO.
could just decide the game.
Yeah.
This, whether the block gets popped or not, like, that's huge. Even so, like, the Blizzard was
He's gonna
clear.
roll ass. He's gonna roll ass for maximum drama.
That's right. Make the Twitch chat hold their breath.
He could heal bot If he doesn't die, Blizzard heal bot.
Alright,
Wait.
50-50
Where's Healbot?
fingers.
Oh,
Oh,
he loses.
of course.
He's
Oh.
still technically
Oh.
not dead. There
The
are
thing-
like he could have
Not only is
totem
not- he
golem or
could-
something.
Parker
He
can
can-
still win, right?
Yeah, but the thing
He
is,
has to
that
have 2 dead draws though.
Explosive Sheep
Yeah.
has 2 draws, and there's still a lot of burn left. Like, we haven't seen
Yeah.
a single lightning bolt,
Yep.
and there's another crackle. There are 2 lava bursts.
Phase.
There's another Doomhammer even, and
Yeah,
we
that's
saw a
true.
lot of charge means. I just
Okay,
there's
so
gotta
he's
be a
basically.
Oh,
Oh,
there-
okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, there were so many draws, just so many draws. That top deck is not even relevant, I think.
Can't believe this aggro shaman top decked 2 damage. Like, what
I
are
know,
the
right?
odds? What?
What are the
What
odds?
are
It was
the
probably
odds?
it was probably
What
only
was that
7.
crackle roll? Did you guys see? Was it like 6, of course?
The first one was a 3, and then the other one I
Yeah.
didn't even look.
I'm
That's
actually
what I
not
mean, the second one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I may have seen like a -3 on Jaina. Maybe it did 5 damage or
It's
something.
okay. So what's out right now?
It's 1-1, right? Parker won with Priest,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 1-1.
and then
Alright, so the shaman's out and the priest is out.
Shaman's out, Priest is out. They queue up again.
So this freeze mage should win against Reno or Zoo.
You asked
yeah.
for it.
And it looks like it's Reno. yeah.
Reno with the twisting nether. Probably
But the thing
really
about Reno is that
Reno?
it's like Reno is not that good against damage from hand because you're constantly scared and you never get to do the giant Renos.
Mm-hmm.
Like the really good thing about Reno is like when you go down to 4 and then you go molten Reno.
Oh, it's combo.
Maybe
Yeah.
then. But
thing
even
about
then,
that-
it's like
The thing about the matchup that I've found, at least, this works for some combo decks against
Oh.
Reno deck, is that if you make them use Reno, oh wow.
Kazan Mystic, yeah.
If you make them use Reno after your Alex, or before your Alex Straza, that's most beneficial, but that's really hard to happen as a freeze mage.
but I think like
Looks
You
like
just
Parker
don't do
has
that,
the
right?
lapping list. Right.
do you remember
Now-
Reno in freeze mage when that was a fad? Because I think
Yeah,
Orange
yeah.
won a
JJ
tournament or
had a really
something.
nice. Yeah, JJ.
JJ
had-
did, yeah.
This is
I tried
actually-
it once, and then I tried it on ladder, and I was like, I actually don't want to think this much. Like, I don't
No,
feel like
and back
tracking
then,
cards.
and back then, Reno didn't glow orange when he was
Yeah,
live.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was actually very like you needed your you need to be really diligent with your deck tracker and stuff, or something like that, or have pen and paper because like in tournaments they can't do that.
You
So-
could- I mean, like for a tournament where there's like there's a reason to be focused, and you are focused, then
Oh, yeah,
sure.
there's
But
money.
like if you're just like walking around playing mobile, talking to people, but
Mhm.
it's like no,
Yeah.
can't actually do this deck.
This the fact that Super Explosive Sheep has the Kazan Mystic is actually really huge because he can take
Yeah.
a nice block, go down to 1 or so, and then Reno, and that's just like devastating.
Do you think these guys know each other's deck lists? Because if J-Man / Super Explosive Sheep knew about Kazan, then his healbot play makes more sense. Like then he would have been playing around Kazan.
I don't think he knew about
Uh.
the Kazan at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he
Kazan is so bad. I
Yeah,
don't like it when people get rewarded for using it.
it is a very powerful tech card.
It's just, but you just shouldn't have one.
No, just shouldn't do it. Yeah, so Explosive Sheep's thinking about what to play over.
Because really, Kazan is good against one class. I mean, there's 3 secret classes, but if you put a Kazan against a secret paladin, you pull a competitive spear, and then they laugh at you, and then they kill you, right? With a 10
Well, yeah,
challenger.
like yeah,
Like-
but these guys they knew exactly which classes the other was bringing. None of which were paladin. Like I think they just knew that like Kazan Mystic had so much power to swing the freeze mage matchup, which both
Yeah.
of them have brought,
Mhm.
that they just included them to make it happen. It's pretty
Isn't it better to use your bans and put in this card then? Because what is this card doing on the other matchups? It's just hanging out being a 4-mana 4/3.
Ooh, you got
No,
it.
I think- I think in cases where you wanted to bring freeze mage, the ban had to be used on things like the warrior and druid, right? Especially when the other classes were also weak to those. or the decks rather.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's arguments for it either way. Like these players planned
Okay.
in the way that they did. Maybe there were other routes.
Just for the benefit of Twitch chat, I
Oh, yeah.
recognize that I have a deep-seated prejudice against this card, and that I could be wrong in my opinion.
Yes.
But I am trying to, make this stream more exciting with
course.
strong opinion.
Of course.
Fireball? You got a fireball.
It should die. Yes. He can
Has
coin
to.
up the fireball
Has to.
too. I kind of like suiciding the scientist before drawing less opportunity.
Oh
to
yeah,
draw.
it's so sad when you draw another
It's,
secret. Although
it's act-
he's already holding both secrets.
You know, though, he played an ice barrier earlier. Though he could have drawn his only ice block, and that scientist would be screwed.
Right.
Like it just would have done nothing. But good for Parker they didn't draw that ice block because
Let's talk about this warlock. How many combo pieces did he hit?
Yeah,
the one?
like that emperor was pretty
Two.
sweet. Two,
He
yeah.
hit 2. Okay.
Yeah, 2, which is often enough because the power overwhelming only costs 1.
Yeah, you actually don't. You only have to hit 1 piece, right? It's like 2 if you want to do like extra stuff with abusive.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only do have to hit one. Sorry, the spectate's being weird. For some reason, like, it shows the discounted mana crystals at a glance, but when I hover over them, they go back to the original cost.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, weird.
But yeah, the combo's definitely pretty strong if he can, like, pop the block and another one doesn't go up, but might just go against the Kazan plan. Because you can't fit all of it in. You can fit, like, Leroy Kazan, though. It's pretty cool.
What did you hear as the
You
freeze
have
mage?
to Frost Nova, right? Like
Acolyte Frostbolt?
Frost Bolt, I guess.
Okay, what about Acolyte? Ping a boombot. Hope the Acolyte catches it. And then Frostbolt the Doom.
What do you guys
the
think
Doctor
about just,
Doom.
like, maybe just slapping the heal bot down or something? You got 2 Frost Novas,
Yeah,
though.
Definitely not Healbot.
I would Frost Nova here, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's too
I think
early to Frost
Yeah.
Nova again. I think it's one of those things that like you gotta kind of be greedy with those. Also, Frost Nova is your only answer to Lothab, because if he
Here's,
plays Lothab, now you have to play your other Frost Nova.
Here's a thought. How about maybe just, like, the Ice Barrier? Because that was 13 damage on board. Ice Barrier would have soaked up a
Eight.
lot of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
a thing that
that could
people
work.
need to do more.
It's like simply Ice Barrier.
So many possibilities.
Frostbolt stops 7 though.
Yeah. I think Frostbolt's
So-
just too important for killing them, though.
Uh,
In the long run, like right now, it's not that desperate.
I think it depends on the list, which I don't
'Cause I
know.
don't
It
think
depends
he
how
even
much
run-
burn you have.
Yeah. The torches definitely help in that aspect.
I don't think his Frost Nova was greedy enough. He only hit 2 cards.
Yeah. Luckily, he draws the Blizzard.
The Blizzard.
He's got to ping this
helps.
Acolyte, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. See what he draws. Yeah.
Needs to draw quite a bit more, and depending on what gets drawn, the Emperor Frost Nova might be a decent play.
Let's
That'd be
turn
the
9,
last.
though.
That'd be the last Frost Nova, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be next turn.
Dr.
Frost
Boom
Nova.
is really good against Freeze Mage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. So annoying.
And also Rogue. No rogues today.
Oh, he opts for the Blizzard first. Didn't want to ping the Acolyte.
Punished.
Oh, maybe he's thinking that he'll get possibly two draws from the boom bots.
But he would have got 2 draws anyways. What do you
Yeah,
think he's
could've
gonna get,
guaranteed
3
it.
Yeah,
draws?
could have guaranteed 2 drops and he only got 1.
Maybe. You know, he might have actually planned to ping the face the entire time because you can actually scare Warlocks quite a bit by doing this, by pinging them into like the 20-ish range and then eventually getting an Emperor down. It can scare Warlocks quite a bit and make them use heal, like this right here.
Like right now, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's pretty relevant.
It's like you don't even feel that bad about doing this.
So many.
No, like as
You're
long
like,
as you
oh,
have,
I almost got a full value heal bot.
as long as you have like the Kazan Mystic, the Reno, the Lothab down the road, like there's plenty of ways to fight off
Yeah.
Freeze Mage's potential.
So do you tap here first? And how many cards is that? 2,
I think he's got 10 cards in hand right
10
now.
cards.
think you
Oh
can
no, you
tap
can't tap.
first.
Yeah.
You have to play like the imp game boss first or
Mhm.
something, which I don't even think he wants to fill up his board. If he was gonna tap, I think the imp game, because he missed 2 heal.
Yeah.
Or he missed like 1 heal, essentially. Yeah, 1 heal got missed by doing it that way. Yeah, Emperor
Frost
Nova's
Nova,
pretty
right?
strong.
Emperor Nova, yeah.
Because
He's dead though. How is he gonna survive? Okay, Emperor Nova. Sure. Now what?
well, you're gonna force
Right.
the Warlock to deal with it. Oh, Emperor Barrier.
Really?
Alright.
That's okay, actually, too. Yeah.
But like, is the Doomsayer ever gonna go off?
Is there any way that the Kazan thing can happen this turn? If Parker were to get the armor, he'd go up to 31, and there is 9, 13, 19 damage. Dark Bomb, Leroy, 19. No, I think he's like 3 off from doing the Kazan thing this turn. There's not enough board space.
My shield for Argus.
Oh wait, that Elven Archer's 1 damage. He's like 2 off lethal.
Elven Archer saves the day.
Elven Archer saves the day. In fact, like the board getting filled up is just like it's hurting Explosive Sheep at this point. It was nice to get that trade, but I almost think that just like going all face and then using Twisting Nether would have set up the win.
With the boombots going off.
That would have been crazy. Yeah.
I really think so.
Lotha, baby.
Lothab feels really good.
Feels alright. The Frost Nova will help.
Doesn't help that much.
It does its job in stalling at least. It's the Acolyte down probably.
Okay.
Good enough.
I think you're sad that you don't have a Doomsayer. Because he has a full board, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty unfortunate
So
for
he can't
Parker.
owl.
Yeah, he would have needed a Siphon Soul or something. It's really unfortunate for Parker that he didn't draw either Doomsayer in his top 20 cards.
Let the pain
That's sad.
be done to me.
Like all the freeze effects, no Doomsayer.
It's 1 in 9.
Oh, there's the Siphon Soul that would have killed it, but yeah. Would have forced him to do it at least. It's just a pass.
What do you think about Siphon Souling anyways? To deny
Siphon
the
Soul.
draw.
Except for deny the draw.
Well, like, what else are you gonna do?
What else are you gonna play this turn? Yeah, I guess
Or
Dark
Dark Bond to limit it to 1.
Yeah, but I don't
I guess
know.
if
Spend
Alex
more
draws-
mana.
I guess if Alex Straza comes down, you just win. So to Siphon Soul it, I think
Yeah,
you wouldn't
well,
be that
yeah.
worried.
There's no point to Siphon Souling Alex Straza.
In fact, that Dark Bomb might have actually been like
Alright, it's
crucial.
time to start shooting him in the face, right? It's too late now. You gotta start.
right? Especially now too, because his board's full, so he can't Kazan yet,
And he can't heal.
and
True.
he can't heal. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But he's actually going to be able to suicide his own board off to make the
You
Kazan
mean the
happen.
Siphon Soul?
The Hellfire.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Hellfire. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll plan it carefully enough so that he'll get the kill.
Okay.
So you like
Mad
hit with
Scientist? No.
hit with the boom, and then Hellfire, and then I don't know, Lothab's alive or something. Like it's very easy.
Right. There's plenty enough. Yeah, Parker's. not gonna-
Joe, you gotta be careful you don't pop the block with this Hellfire though.
Yeah.
Oh, don't pop it with your Hellfire. This can be lethal. Hellfire now.
Stop. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Oh!
All right, good.
Okay.
I saw that Imp Gang boss get clicked on. Yeah, Hellfire now, and it's lethal for sure.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, perfect.
The light is not discriminating. Well, eye for an eye. The Kazan Mystics have taken the Freeze Mages out to them.
Got it.
So Explosive Sheep's up 2-1, and if he can
Yep.
get one more win, that's done. Continuum will go.
Continuum wins.
Finals. Parker has Freeze Mage and also a Warlock we haven't seen yet.
Warlock.
Okay, but
Against-
again, how does this Kazan help? Because you still have to beat the Freeze Mage with your other classes.
You asked.
Right. Yeah.
It's
Maybe that-
Conquest!
Maybe this mage has 2 heal bots in it, we don't know. We got a Freeze Mage
Oh,
mirror
God.
here now, which should be...
Oh, Lord, okay. Get a resident sleeper.
Yeah.
You know, some people hate this, but I've actually rarely played the mirror myself, and I don't know. I like learning about it. That's just me, though.
I actually
Yeah,
don't
I feel
mind
the same.
it, but I feel like when they're most of it comes down to deck building, right? The plays don't help that much. There aren't that many plays.
Verde. Why couldn't he have been here tonight? There's a freeze mage mirror Verde.
Right. I don't think I've ever actually played freeze mage. Like I played echo mage and
oh really?
Different variants of mage, but never.
It's
It's kind of like echo mage, but you win more.
Yeah. Well, it's way less fun, right? Like echo mage. Is
like
fun.
imagine if instead of putting Moltons down and hoping that you win the next turn, you just shoot him in the face and then win.
And then you win. Yeah.
Freeze mage is actually it's a deck that I never
played.
played.
It's a big deal.
I never played freeze mage until I got into THL, actually, which was like a little over a year ago. It's pretty crazy.
I really like non-traditional decks, like really interesting, highly synergistic decks.
Oh yeah, it's a really interesting deck. Like it makes me sad when they nerf these types of decks because they're so unique in Hearthstone. People hate them, but I don't know.
People hate them because they're bad, though.
Yeah, they're bad. They'll throw out like the not fun and interactive, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But that's because you can't play it. Like if you're not, that's only true if you're not playing it.
Yeah.
The glory, like that is the true joy of playing a mill druid. Right? 'Cause it's actually not that much fun to play against.
We're back to the mill druid.
Or there's tons of these.
Of course.
Miracle Rogue. Miracle Rogue was the same thing, right? Like, oh, there's no minions on board for me to bash into.
Right.
And that's why they nerfed it. Because the thing is, Miracle Rogue was a good deck, but it was only good at the very, very highest level of play. Same thing with Patron Warrior.
Same with Patron Warrior, right? Yeah.
Patron Warrior is actually not like when Blizzard released the stats. Like, yeah, Patron Warrior has like a 42% win rate on ladder because people do things like turn 3 frothing like this back then.
Right.
With
it's just math is hard.
With the Warsaw.
But just generally speaking, like what the Patron Warrior represented, it was definitely way too busted, right?
It was busted, I agree, but it wasn't busted overall.
In one turn?
Yeah, but it wasn't that often. It was doing 50. It was doing like 20 something.
Yeah.
Usually, like it was hard to do the 3 whirlwinds with because it's Warsong, frothing, and then 3 whirlwinds.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get to 50.
So why do you think Parker held back the Acolyte of Pain there? Just as as someone who hasn't played. Yeah,
let's focus.
Oh no, not to change the subject, but that.
Oh no.
So you can ping it. You can ping it on
I think
the
he
same
just
turn.
wants to guarantee the draw,
Yeah.
especially with the Emperor. I don't know that a freeze mage would take out the Acolyte quickly to deny the draw like that, but it's probably something they might do.
I think the good thing about killing the Patron deck was the nerf of Warsong, which does actually limit design space.
Yeah, it's
which
true.
is a thing.
Yeah, people made fun of them a bit, but I think it's actually
the deck wasn't too good though, and it's good to have decks that the best players win more with.
Yeah,
that makes it a good deck.
Actually,
yeah, absolutely. Because see, this is the thing. After they nerfed Patron was the deck that was keeping Secret Paladin down, because Secret Paladin needs a big board, and the big board is what gets you killed. Right. So after they nerfed it, after they nerfed Patron, Paladin became the top deck, and people hate Paladin because Paladin is so easy. Like the thing is,
I always thought that Patron Warrior over centralized the meta game a little too much, especially in tournament play. Like all the same stuff got
in
brought.
Tournament play, sure,
you just
but
couldn't
not
bring
on ladder.
There weren't even
not
bans.
on ladder.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing now. It's like you can't bring Rogue. You can't bring.
No. What do you guys think of this Emperor? Is this
I don't
fine?
know if that's enough. I mean,
is this fine in the freeze mage?
I think it's fine. I think
just
it's
to play
fine.
Emperor and force a response.
You get a fireball, and the fireball doesn't hit you in the face, and then that's fine. Like
that's
fine.
True.
That's true.
What do you need the 9 discount?
What was his other play? Like Acolyte, ping, Acolyte?
If you go 2 Acolytes, you get overdrawn.
Yeah.
You get overdrawn.
Yeah.
Like
it becomes way too risky.
Oh yeah.
You saw the Cone of Cold too, yeah. Yeah, he even knows
There's
about
that fireball.
Yeah. It's just fireball the face. Pretty passive back and forth for now until an Alexstrasza appears.
Ping it again.
It's worth noting that.
What do you think about pinging it again and then just like tempo Doomsayer?
Maybe. Super Explosive Cheat has by far outdrawn Parker this game. He drew both Arcane Intellects and played them. I think
you also
drop a Blizzard.
You just never attack, right?
Never attack, no. You can't let Ice Barrier go up. That's like number one in this matchup.
Mhm.
Just never let Ice Barrier go off. Because then you've essentially turned them into like a shield maiden or something, which you hate.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
so
think
I've
losing back onto the thing I was ranting about, and then I'll let it go. I think losing to a patron is a lot less frustrating than losing to a secret paladin.
You think so? I don't know, man. Like, there's some turns like way back when where like I thought I was gonna win.
the
and I
rope
was like,
the rope would burn for about 5 minutes while the Frauthings gathered their,
I was
30
like
attack.
30 health. Like,
They gathered their
pretty
spirit bomb.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be argued either way. I don't know. They're both frustrating in their own little unique ways. But yeah, for the freeze mage mirror, I've read that whoever, like, number one priority is to pop their block first. Essentially.
Pop first, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That
then
goes
there's
a long
weird
way.
things too, though, about like the fatigue thing. If you get into fatigue, then your second ice block doesn't count.
Yeah, and then at that point, a defensive Alexstrasza is pretty crucial.
And then there's other like really intricate things where you like ping your own face so that when they pop you, it's at a weirder number.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
wow.
seen that in tournament play. That's insane when people do that. Like, you need to know every card that they've got left in their deck to make to do things like that. Like, pinging your own face just sounds insane, but it can actually be the right thing.
So do you tempo Doomsayer here? To have Alex yourself.
I think you do just to get it out of your hand. I think you just get it out of your hand, right?
Because what other uses?
Doomsayer is never going to make a difference.
I think it's worthwhile.
It could fuck up one turn, right? If it throws off their, say, Antonitis turn. Actually, Antonitis is not even in anymore. But it throws off their
Alexstrasza's turn, right? Yeah.
It saves you from having to waste burn damage on an Alexstrasza for a turn, for example.
Yeah, when Alexstrasza comes down, she kind of has to get addressed for the most part.
Addressed
And
right
Parker,
away.
Parker
So you
might
Alex,
try to
right?
do it with the Doomsayer.
No, the actual thing is, though, you actually don't have to address Alexstrasza for the first turn because of Ice Barrier.
Because the
it's the
ice
same.
barrier. That's true.
Fair enough.
Right. I think that you generally don't attack the face, but I think it's okay to do so with Alexstrasza because it's just
yeah,
nullifying.
because it cancels it. Yeah, what I'm saying
Yeah.
is defensively, you get
Right.
a free
first turn
turn.
is fine. Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Oh, look at this! You should have
Yeah.
tempoed Doomsayer.
Time runs out on me.
It's
Probably.
like, I don't know. It's so weird to know, though.
It is. It is. Why I can't
Why
see.
wouldn't you Alex here? Okay. Yeah.
I think, yeah, like, Super Explosive Sheep has outdrawn Parker by far. Like, he'll have the burn necessary to pop the block first, I think, and can take this approach. It's up to Parker to try and work against it now.
What do you think about Acolyte, Ping the Acolyte, Doomsayer? No, that's too many cards. I guess Intellect, Doomsayer.
Intellect,
'Cause-
Doomsayer, Frost Nova.
Because the Alex has to hit Doomsayer. You don't even really need Frost. I guess you might as well Frost Nova. Get it
You
out
might
of
as
your
well.
hand.
It's useless in the matchup anyway.
Yeah.
Ping face! Ping face!
Ping face.
Face! Face! Why?
I guess he's trying to make the Alexstrasza softer. Like, if he does need to remove it with burn, then a Fireball Ping is convenient, at least.
Nah, come on.
Well, I guess if you're Jamin, like you waste burn on Doomsayer. No, like who cares about that, Alex? Like, this
So let's see J-Man's hand here. Does he have the burn to pop the block right now?
let's see.
Not yet.
Fireball.
He doesn't.
Ice Lance. No. Mm-mm.
There's Fireball, Frostbolt, Ice Lance.
You could do like a Blizzard Ice Lance Ping, because Ice Lance is only 4 damage, Fireball is 6. So you could save the Fireball by doing that.
No, I think you just let it go off.
Just let it go off. Just let Alexstrasza go.
Just start shooting him in the face.
Ping
I think
face.
the
No.
fact that
Fireball,
Alexstrasza-
ping face. That's my play. Fireball, ping face. Maybe throw away like your own Doomsayer. Throw away your own Frost Nova. You have too many cards in hand. You gotta keep drawing.
At this point, yeah, every ping to
That's
face
fair.
kind of does matter, like damage
Yeah.
by damage, ping by ping. Yeah,
And
this is
Fireball. Yeah.
solid.
That's good.
Because actually with Frost Nova, Ice Lance ping the following turn it sets up to pop. So this is
You
actually
can pop it. Yeah.
this is strong. Yeah, defending the Alexstrasza is not necessary. You're right.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, even if Alex lives and then it gets to hit the face, it still hasn't done anything.
Right, it has to hit the face twice to matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so defending Alex Strauss is really not important.
What to do?
Speaking of Alex Strauss, the Parker's going to need his soon. He doesn't even have his second ice block, which is terrible. He needs to start drawing.
He can't really, though, can he?
He could waste a Frost Nova. Ping
He could
Acolyte.
Pyro Face.
Wow. This is unfortunate.
Oh yeah, that feels bad.
I think Parker needs to draw pretty... He'll get popped here. And we'll have no way to protect himself.
I think he should have pinged the Acolyte.
He needs to draw.
Why do you not draw? Yeah.
Very
You gotta
badly.
get the Acolyte down.
He needs either the second ice block, the heal bot, or Alex Straza to help him out. What did that ping that he did to the face accomplish? Is that helping Parker pop him? Between these two fireballs, the Frostbolts and the Ice Lance, that's 12, 15, 22. Wait, is that... Oh yeah, Parker's actually setting up for... No, he doesn't even have the mana. He needs to ping over even more turns to set up that.
Mm-hmm.
He can
That's
pop
just
him
what I'm
out, can
thinking
he?
there.
He can pop him
Yeah,
that
like-
one right now.
Yeah, he can.
Do that.
And he should.
Yeah.
If you can
There's
pop
still,
him,
you have tons of top decks. You can still top deck.
It's out on me.
probably has Pyroblast somewhere.
Blast, the other Frostbolt.
I don't know about that heal bot. Ooh, don't
He's
play the heal
kind of
bot.
scared. He's kind of scared of defensive Alex or Healbot, right? But it's
Oh, I
like
don't
not that scary.
I don't know. Yeah, even defensive Alex isn't that bad at that point, right?
Uh-huh. So Parker needs to kill his own man scientist. Or draw Ice Block.
Yeah.
Right now. It's good that he drew that mad scientist. He needs to suicide it to get his second Ice Block, otherwise he's just dead. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. Feels kind of bad, but it's
You play the
necessary.
expensive one, don't you? Wrong Frostbolt.
The
doesn't
expensive
matter.
Frostbolt, yeah, it does matter. Might be able to.
What?
You Frost Nova? Oh, okay.
Oh, he
Maybe
wants to get the
worry
third
about-
draw off the Acolyte.
Yeah,
What's the
I'm
third
worried
draw?
about his hand size for sure. So now Parker needs to draw
That's okay then, to
Alex.
use the expensive Frostbolt.
either Alex Straza or Healbot.
Oh, Healbot, yeah.
Or Healbot. But
Doomsday.
he's out of ice blocks.
Uh-huh.
Is he trying to win on fatigue? He can't really.
No,
He's actually
I
going to be
think
ahead on fatigue.
might pretty much over.
He's
now.
going to be ahead on fatigue too.
That's right. Yeah, so Parker's got one draw here,
He's got
correct?
2 draws.
No, but he needs
Um,
to be able to afford Alex Straza if he top
Yeah.
decks her,
Right.
which he does
Oh.
not. So that is a done
Green,
game.
right? Yeah. Wow, that means
Oh no,
Healbot,
he can
Healbot,
get
Healbot,
Healbot. He can get
Healbot.
Healbot. It's not a done game. No.
Okay.
No
Yeah.
Healbot though. Oh, he knows he's done. He knows he's done. He knows it's over. He can't win from here. Oh, that's so
Oh, that
unfortunate.
feels bad.
He did, yeah, like that mirror hurt so badly because Explosive Sheep drew the Alex Straza and like Parker didn't even have the opportunity to heal or.
Wow, go
Anything.
Explosive Sheep. Like he won.
Wow.
Won that. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so with that 3-1, for
14-11?
Explosive Sheep, Continuum takes it
14-12.
14 to 12.
The 12, yeah.
So
Got
we have our finals figured out for THL Season 2. It's going to be the Harry Generals against Continuum. The Harry Generals and Supreme still have a match to be played, but the playoffs will not be affected by it. The outcome of that one, because it's currently
Right,
13
yeah, it's already.
Generals. Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty interesting stuff that we got all this happening here tonight on Salty Saturday. I think we saw a lot of good games played well by both players. Sometimes we didn't even agree with what the players were doing, but then we later found out that, like,
Yeah, it's the right play. Yeah,
they
totally.
did the right play.
Like go poker, right? Like that. That.
Yeah,
Warlock.
that was really good. Really good one there. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have any closing thoughts before we get out of here.
No, congratulations to the winners and commiserations to the not winners. And
Yeah, it's a great set of
yeah.
matches. I gotta say, like top to bottom, really well.
Yeah.
played.
I think Yeah, no, I think the matches were well played. I know I made a big deal about it if the draw last, but honestly, draw last is just a funny thing to say. Like most of the time, it doesn't matter.
Essentially
Yeah,
at this point. Yeah, I thought we saw a lot of good games. We saw a lot of different seeds of THL get represented tonight, all the way from 5 to 1, really. So lots of different deck selections, decisions, etc. Yeah, I thought they were really entertaining stuff overall, especially with so much on the line. Like all these matches mattered like so much tonight in terms of the who was moving forward in the playoffs, and so much got decided based off of everything, every little thing that happened.
Yep.
Yeah. So really cool stuff. I think that is going to be it for Salty Saturday. So
Good. Thanks for having me.
Me, Slimsh, and of course Eden and Comp. Thank you for joining me in our little three-man group here.
Thank you. This is awesome.
All right. So have a good night, and looking forward to the finals next week.